Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. It's with Sabbatical Tommy, one of the craziest travelers you'll ever meet. But before we start, I need to tell you about a big project I have. It's a storytelling show. It's back. Ari Shaffir's renamed storytelling show is back. It's called The End now, because it's the end of it. Me and 22 of my comedian friends, each telling a story in front of an audience. It's so good. I just finished all the sound mixing. It's so good, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Go to arishaffir.com right now to get it. 7 episodes. They're $6 each, which will be available individually starting April 16th when the show premieres. Or you can get the whole season for $30. All 7 episodes for $30. However, during the pre-sale period right now at arishaffir.com, you can get all 7 one-hour episodes of The End, the greatest storytelling show ever created. Sorry, the moths. For $24.99. That's 7 episodes for the price of 4. Comics like Shane Gillis, Tony Hinchcliffe, Ali Sadiq, Miss Pat, Nate Bargatze, Tom Segura, Colin Tyrrell, Robert Kelly, Duncan Trussell, Sam Talent, Steph Tolev, Miss Pat, Steve Simone, Jim Brewer, Ali Sadiq. Guys, it's wild. Stefano. $24.99. The entire 7-episode season. The final installment of Ari Shaffir's storytelling show. Get it right now? Now let's get to Sabbatical Tommy for a nuts episode of this podcast.
That was after World War II, too. They're like, hey, everyone will get behind you if you find some sort of like human rights abuses. And then America's still using that.
Yeah.
They're like, this fucking kid missed his dinner in Syria. We got to go in there and bomb the shit out of him for 30 years.
Yeah. You just need an excuse.
And we just need an excuse. It's important.
Where you been and where you going? This is Ari's travel show, yeah. We're gonna talk about travel today. It's You Be Trippin, yeah.
Welcome to You Be Trippin, everybody. It's a travel podcast. Almost every week, I go to a different place with a new guest. Occasionally, well, I will tell you, it's the only podcast that stands staunchly in support of, if you have internment camps, make them camps. Don't make them facilities. To kind of take away their, it's like you want to be part of like a camp culture if you're a refugee in an internment. You put them in a building, it's like, we didn't even get that experience. So if you're going to make a refugee camp, make sure to make it tent-driven. You Be Trippin stands by that. Today's guest is Tommy Sabbatical. What's your last name? Do you not have one?
Yeah, I don't have a last name.
Fair.
We call it Sabbatical.
Okay. A traveler himself. We're going to do a theme this week. You can find his stuff on YouTube. Fucking great channel, by the way. Your stuff's out there. It's fucking awesome. Sabbatical Tommy. No last name. That's smart.
Yeah. Just dropped it.
I was looking over the coffee shop for you. I'm like, where? This fucking, did he shave his beard? Now I'll never find him. I was looking at 2 guys. I went behind one guy. Go, Tommy. And then he was like, and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
Theme 1.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
Well, I did not choose this path exactly, but I keep getting arrested abroad.
I mean, you just almost canceled this.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. We've been talking about this, and I sent out a message just in case. Like, Ari, I got this weird situation going on in Indonesia, and just in case, is there any other time we could do this podcast?
And I was like, no, but what's going on? Like, I might be arrested. Hold on. Let me work it out. Yeah.
Yeah. We did work it out.
Yeah, what happened there? So, yeah, this is something that people deal with travel, where it's like what we were just talking about, like, is Cusco safe? Where it's like the danger from crime and then the danger from the the powers.
Yeah. I would say those are like the 2 main things you would worry about when traveling abroad. I don't usually like to tell people this, especially Americans, because they just think the whole world is super dangerous, and it's usually not. But sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is.
if you do stupid, crazy shit like I do, it can be.
Yeah.
So.
Whenever they're like, I mean, as long as you're not like a dissident in China, you should be fine. Like, what if you speak out against the government? And they're like, oh, what? No, don't do that.
Yeah. There's like a few guidelines you got to follow. Don't go near a border in Russia.
Really?
Don't go to a refugee camp in Indonesia, apparently.
Let's start with that one since you were just there.
Right.
Because I didn't know any of this.
Right. So what happened was, I had a bit of a stressful year last year. Been trying to take it easy. Yeah. And the perfect place for that, I thought, was Bali.
Yeah.
In Indonesia.
Chill.
Yeah, just booked a flight over there. Bali's wonderful. I mean, there's a lot of drunk Australians running around, but they get a little reckless over there. But you know, it's got some nice beaches. You can get like a chill hotel for like $20 a night.
Yeah.
Lovely people. It's got great culture, and I was having a great time. But not everyone knows this. Bali is not a country. There's more to it. There's a whole country of 17,000 islands called Indonesia. And so I decided to go traveling across the whole country.
From Bali onwards, or
Right.
starting somewhere else?
So Bali would be like
Somewhere in the
right
middle-ish?
here,
Yeah.
And then you can take like a boat over here. This is called Java. It's the main island.
Okay.
And
That's
eventually I made my way all the way up to like the furthest point, furthest northern, like northwest point.
Are these? No, that's a different color.
Yeah, that's...
What are these? Oh, the ornaments are their own?
Yeah. That shit's actually crazy. There's like one island there with people that have never been contacted.
The
'cause
uncontactables.
they just kill everybody that goes.
You know that story of that missionary that went,
Yeah.
and like Jesus will guide my hand to get these people back to Christ.
He met Jesus.
They speared him.
Yeah, he didn't make it back.
I mean, getting speared is like, what an old school way to die. And then like as it's like, whoa. I wonder what the realization is. Like, one, like, fuck, that hurts.
Right.
Two, like, oh my God, I planned this all wrong.
Right. Also, they were right. I should not have been here.
Yeah, they really told me.
Damn it.
Let's see travel. I do like these travel advisories because sometimes they're like up to date, sometimes not.
Yeah.
Is it safe to go to the Andaman Islands?
I'm going to guess no.
I'm going to guess no.
Let's find out.
This is so fun. The general consider what?
What?
What? No, come on. What's the uncontact? What? I mean, this is why you went. It's totally safe.
Is AI
including
failing
solo
again?
female travelers. What?
Is AI failing again?
Oh God, sometimes it fails so
Google, I
bad.
thought you fixed it. I think there's another Andaman Island.
There's another one, right?
Probably the one they're referring to. The bad one is North Sentinel Island.
That's what that in there.
Yeah. It's one of the
Okay.
Andamans.
And that's where you got killed.
Yeah.
Okay, is it?
That's the spot to go if you want to commit suicide.
North Sentinel Island.
Yeah.
You know they didn't name it that.
No, they didn't. It's a pretty badass name, though.
It is pretty badass. Okay, here we go. AI, let's go. North Central Island, the bay remains off limits to outsiders to protect the Sentinelese,
Right.
with a history of lethal resistance to intrusions.
That's one way to put it.
Island
Lethal
isolation
resistance.
enforced by Indian law to prevent disease outbreaks that could endanger the tribe. I mean, that would be the way to take over. Just go there with one fucking just coffin Chinaman.
Yeah.
Set him free on there.
Hernan Cortez style.
Yeah, and then just
You know,
cool.
1500s.
Nobody's left.
Yeah.
Nobody's left. We
Boom.
gave up one fucking Chinese guy, and now nobody's left.
Right.
Doesn't say it's unsafe. You can't go. So maybe that's what the guy read.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He
you're
took that as a
in
challenge.
Bali trying to chill, which is a nice place to chill. Hot chicks,
Yeah.
sometimes sluts. Too many partying Australians.
Yeah. Have you been?
Yeah, I was a couple times.
Yeah. All of those things are true.
I'm gonna make a list of questions for you that I would like to know because you're a good traveler. The first one, we'll get to it later. The first one is, who's worse in a hostel, Germans or Australians? But go ahead. But we'll get back to it. I'm just gonna make this list while we're doing
Yeah,
this.
fair enough.
Okay.
So, wait, am I answering that question?
No, we're gonna wait. Let's go to there. We're gonna get to all this
All right.
later.
So, okay, back to Indonesia. So, I worked my way up to this place called Aceh. It's like the far western part
Okay.
of Indonesia.
Past Medan there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this region is kind of interesting because it's like they have Sharia law, you know, like the
One
kind
of the best
stuff.
laws.
Yeah.
One of
yeah.
the most underrated laws. Sharia laws. It's talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear
Rarely
but
experienced.
rarely experienced.
Yeah. It has its upsides, you know. Not a lot of theft. You know, they lose their hands if they do that.
Yeah.
Downsides, they cane you if you're gay. So
That's Sharia law? Oh,
that's
if
Sharia
you're
law.
gay, really?
Can't cheat on your wife also.
Um,
But
you cannot?
sadly, no.
That's surprising.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's surprising.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd be like, boys will be boys.
Yeah, you could probably like bribe somebody to get away with it, but that's also a thing in Indonesia, and also very relevant to what happened to me.
Okay.
Because so I'm just going through that area of Indonesia, and I do make YouTube videos, so I'm trying to like show off the province,
Tommy
show what's going
Sabbatical,
on.
Sabbatical Tommy on YouTube.
Yeah, just sabbatical.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. At Sabbatical Tommy.
And so I'm going along, and also it's very important that I state it this way, by the way. I'm traveling with a partner of mine, and she found out that there is a refugee camp for these people called the Rohingya, who are originally from Myanmar, but they look kind of like Indians, and they're Muslim, so Myanmar was like, get out of the country. A little genocide going on.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they took these boats down to Indonesia, which is a wild journey, by the way. If you look at the map here, it's like going from here all the way down to here. And so they show up. Indonesia's like, yeah, we don't actually want you here either. And they stick them in a refugee camp.
So, wait, they just didn't want them? Hold on, I got to get this place on a map. I got to see exactly
Right.
where this is.
Yeah. It's the far northern tip of Indonesia.
Like up here?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. I mean, nobody goes there.
Not really, yeah. It's not like the most recommended tourist destination.
Yeah, kilometer knot monument.
Yeah. I
What
went
does
there
that mean?
too. That's
Kilometers
it's
are-
like they
says-
view that as the starting point of Indonesia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's falling apart. I went there.
Really?
I almost fell off that like crane thing in the background right there.
See this one?
Yeah.
Really?
It's like
You went
they-
up that and just
they-
fell off it? That's
yeah.
great.
They don't upkeep it for some reason.
When you see these things, you're like, I heard about this. You're like, yeah, fuck it. That's a good reason to go.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
how I generally travel. I just go on Google Maps and I'm like, that looks pretty wild. Let me go check that shit out.
It is pretty fun just to get a dot or like something like that on the map, and then you go, oh, I don't know, it's marked. Or
Yeah.
like this, Pongkongorengorete.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever went there.
Yeah. If it's got some interesting pictures, I'm like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Okay, so go ahead. So you're up there, and you heard about it? You heard about them, or you had already heard about them?
Yeah. Again, like legally, I really have to say, my partner told me that there's this refugee camp. So we decided to stop by.
Okay.
Just talk to some people. I didn't think this was a big deal,
Yeah.
but I could be very naive sometimes. We show up, we talk to the people. They're pretty nice. They're just explaining the situation.
Who's the people?
The Rohingya.
Okay.
So this minority group from
Yeah.
Myanmar who,
So you're talking to them.
yeah.
You can just walk in?
Yeah. There was like one kind of like immigration police there. And we asked him first, like, is it okay if you just walk in and talk to these people? And they're like, yeah, it's okay. You know, I'm not sure if you could like film, but you can go in and talk to them. So we do that, just talking to the people, explaining their situation. It's kind of sad. Made like a promise to come back. Was gonna like bring some stuff and everything.
What, supplies?
Yeah, just like some stuff for the kids, like some toys, notebooks, stuff like that.
Hi everybody, Ari Shaffir here, breaking into today's episode to let you know a little bit about the guest, Sabbatical Tommy. Dude, this guy fucking rules. This guy fucking rules. He's the best. He's like a real traveler. He just seeks danger. Legitimately, I don't like sharing text messages, but let me just tell you, I text her, but then I asked him, when you're putting this up, Sabbatical, he just seeks out danger. It's crazy. Let's see here. Sorry, message. Okay, and then I was about to fly to Dubai when shit kicked off. I might still find a way to get. Well, that to me, that's like, well, now I can't. I don't know what's going on in Dubai. I haven't read the news, so I don't really know. I catch whiffs. I thought it was Iran. Is it everywhere? But, at that point, if you say shit kicks off, to me, that's like, okay, great. So then we're done with that idea. Shit's kicking off. Hey, is anything kicking off there? That parties? Like, no, shit. Oh, well, then let's look for another place. Not Sabbatical. I was about to fly to Dubai when shit kicked off. I might still find a way over, or just stay in Thailand. I'll leave the rest out. And then I was like, wait, Dubai? And he goes, I thought it was just, what did I say? Is Dubai hard to get to now because of Iran? It seems like they wouldn't care. I feel like Dubai looks at Iran the way we look at Canada. He goes, nah, dude, Iran is launching missiles at Dubai too. What? They closed the airspace of the whole region. Pretty trippy to see it become an adventure travel destination. And I go, wow, that's wild. I mean, that's actually a hard way to travel when you don't look at the people as danger, but instead you got to look at the skies. And he goes, yeah, although I'm fucked up enough mentally to look at the situation and think, it's not as bad as Ukraine when I was there last October. I think I'll fly there next month. The guy's crazy. Guys, check out everything he does. He's on YouTube, at youtube.com/@Sabbatical Tommy. Cool backdrop. I'm doing it in cinematic. And also, he's on Instagram, but his greatest videos are on YouTube. I mean, definitely subscribe to that one. Almost more than You Be Trippin. Go over to Sabbatical Tommy right now and subscribe. And also, he's on sabbatical.tommy on Instagram, instagram.com/sabbatical.tommy. Dude, his videos are fucking nuts. They're all up there. He's got the one that we talked about on this later about Russia. I'm not going to spoil it for you. But that's it, guys. Let's get back to the episode. You check them out. Me, all I got is one thing. I want you to buy the end. It's a pre-sale going on right now, the whole season for $24.99. That ends April 16th when the show premieres. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. You know, or wait, get an individual episode for $6, but 6, 12, 18, 20. Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna get? Me and one of my, two of mine. I did 2 stories, so 2 of mine. That's 12. Spend another 12 and get 5 more episodes. Whatever, do what you want. But there's a link right now. Or go to arishafir.com for that. And also go to arishafir.com or The Creek in the Cave to get tickets to the screener we're doing in Austin on April 19th. If you're going to buy it by the season, if you're going to be in Austin, maybe wait. Or you can watch them again. This is shit you can watch over and over and over again. Okay, that's it. Let's get back to the episode. Oh, so get tickets to that show April 19th. I know it's at 5 or 6 o'clock. By the time this comes out, it'll be up there. On arishafir.com. Also get to the end and subscribe wherever you're watching or listening. Thank you very much, everybody. Let's get back to Sabbatical.
And at some point after, like, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, the immigration police comes up and he's like, actually, yeah, maybe you shouldn't be here. So you need like a journalist pass and all this.
You think he's watching you, or you think somebody's overseeing? Like, who's that guy? Who's that white?
I think he like made a call to like whoever he needed to call,
Like,
and
make
they were
sure
like,
this is okay, and like it's 100% not.
Right, yeah. Like this one Rohingya dude in the camp was like, so, you know, up until now, we've only had like maybe 2 journalists show up here. And I asked, like, what about, you know, like CNN, you know, somebody from America? Have they ever been here? And they're like, no. We had like 1 Japanese reporter show up here. By the way, he got like held for like 3 days afterward. And I heard that and I was like, oh, shit, that doesn't sound good.
What?
Why did he get held up? But we actually like left the camp that day.
Yo.
Yeah. That was in the back of my mind for a while.
I'll tell you, don't answer this, but I'll tell you what's going through my mind when I hear this. Is the Rohingya is the enemy-ish of Myanmar, of the Burmese.
Yeah.
So if you get to a new place, it's just like, it's like, you know, if you're a Jew who left back then in the heyday, in the you know,
what is the heyday?
Some Nazi, you know, during the heyday of fucking victimization.
Gotcha.
And you went here, you're like, oh, it's not a problem anymore.
Yeah.
It's not these people, it's there. So I would think that if we get to Indonesia, they're like, yeah, well, you guys don't hate us here.
Yeah.
It might be an issue with like relocation and stuff, but not like.
Yeah. I think that's what they're thinking. Because like Indonesia is like the only real like Muslim country in Southeast Asia. Malaysia too, I guess. And they were just like, all right, they hate us for being Muslim in Myanmar. Let's go down to this Muslim country.
Yeah, the most Muslims in the world, Indonesia.
Yeah. Not only that, but Indonesia, and especially that region, more than any other part of Southeast Asia, they show a lot of support for Palestine. You'll see like Palestinian flags everywhere. They're just like very pro-Palestine. So they were probably thinking like, for sure, it's gonna be all right here.
Yeah.
Let's just show up.
Yeah.
They thought wrong. They were like,
Turns out, by the way, Muslims are not great to Muslims. They don't have a long history of being awesome to other Muslims.
yeah. Probably didn't help that they look Indian also.
Oh, yeah, the wrong kind of Muslim.
Yeah, they're just
Right.
like, yeah, we like Palestinians, but you guys, you're Muslim too? We don't care.
So go, okay.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, we leave that day. And like I said, I wanted to go out and buy some supplies for the kids and stuff. We go do that. This is where it gets really crazy. We come back like the following morning, and we're driving over to the
You
camp.
left fine the day before.
Yeah,
Okay.
we left. It's not like they immediately started following us or anything. But we go back the following day. I had like a rental car, and we
Brag.
drive. By the way, driving in Indonesia is pretty difficult.
Why?
they drive like crazy. You got like all these like mopeds, scooters going around. They don't follow any traffic laws.
Oh, I can't imagine.
Yeah, they got like these tiny 2-lane roads, and those are the highways basically. And everybody's like just trying to pass all the time. It's tough. It's like New York is nothing compared to this.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I mean, we always talk about just crossing the road in those places with the scooters.
Right.
How hard it is.
Yeah,
Driving it
yeah.
as a non.
Yeah. I thought even just like driving a scooter there was bad, but the car
Yeah.
somehow is even worse.
Oh,
Because the scooters, like, they don't give a fuck.
okay.
Like, they'll go right into you, which is exactly what happened to me. I was like driving this car, and no joke, right in front of the refugee camp, 2 dudes on a motorbike, they just slammed right into the side of my car. I gave like more than enough space for them to go by, and for some reason they just sped up and go right into the car. So we got into a bit of a traffic accident there, and this causes the police to show up, and they're like, wait a minute, you're American and you're in front of the refugee camp? This is not just a traffic accident. We got some other questions for you. And I end up getting interrogated.
Who is this? Police or military?
So it starts off being the Indonesian traffic police, I guess.
Best case scenario.
Yeah, you would think so.
Best case scenario is you go to traffic cops.
Starts off with the traffic police. And they're kind of chill. They're like making jokes and stuff. Indonesians in general are pretty chill people. Even the police come off as kind of relaxed. But they keep me there for like 3 hours. They just have like a bunch of excuses. And then
3
they're
hours.
like, hey, we need you to come to this police station because like we got these other guys you need to talk to. And it turns out they call like the Secret Service of Indonesia to come and talk to me, which, first of all, I mean, it's ignorant, but I didn't even think Indonesia had like a Secret Service.
Well, they've done their job.
Yeah, I didn't find out they were Secret Service. Yeah, exactly.
They're like, we're just a service.
Yeah. They're like, we're immigration police. Didn't find out they were Secret Service until like a day or two later. But and then they just hammer me with like a long interrogation about why did I go to that camp? What were we doing talking to them?
What are they worried about? You're gonna embarrass them, or
I think that's what it was.
or what are they? What?
Mainly. And I want to say for the record, if the Indonesian government is watching, I did not want to embarrass your country. I love Indonesia. It was my partner that brought me there. So I've signed documents
Really?
stating this. Yes. I don't.
All hail Indonesia for sure.
Indonesia,
all your islands.
great country.
Yeah.
Wonderful country for tourism. Everybody should visit. Maybe not that refugee camp. Don't go to that camp. But Indonesia, wonderful beaches.
Wow.
Wonderful people.
When I was there, it was this. They had every student learns how many islands they have. It was like 17,146.
Yeah,
And that's just a standard. Is that the number?
that is pretty much the number.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then they were like, I was like, oh, 17,146. And then they started going, because they just had this president, Jacoby. He's not the president anymore, is he?
Yeah, he was the last one.
No longer.
Yeah, the new one is...
Okay, great. Anyway,
yeah.
fuck the old guy.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
He sold off a few islands to China. So everybody there was like, we all learned the same number. And now it's not that number anymore.
Yeah.
For fucking 200 years, you've all been saying the same number fucking islands.
He messed it up.
He messed it up.
Yeah. That's a big deal. They really care about the islands.
They really do.
They've gone to war over those islands.
Wait, so how were they treated over there?
Who? The
The
Indonesian?
Rohingya.
The Rohingya. So...
Like, what were their... Do you have pictures of any of this? Are you allowed?
Actually, no.
Okay.
But I could
Can you show me?
show you after.
okay.
Yeah.
No, show me now.
And let me again think about how to describe this exactly.
Okay.
So they are in this building that used to be an immigration office. Apparently, it was abandoned, and because like the Rohingya just started showing up kind of unannounced, it wasn't like a whole planned thing. They're just like,
Are they in northern Burma too? Northern. That's such a long way to go.
yeah, it's kind of wild. They're right on the border with Bangladesh.
They're right in the corner, Bangladesh. So they had to get. And Bangladesh is up here.
Yeah,
right?
like that. So like the western corner of Myanmar, like right there.
Over here.
Yeah, a little bit further south, like on the coast.
Oh, they're on the coast.
Yeah, so that's why they were able to take the boats. So like Myanmar was like kind of chasing them into Bangladesh.
Yeah, and they had to be like, nope, don't go there.
Yeah.
And they keep going. I'm sure they lost a couple.
That's literally what happened. Like they actually went to Thailand, I think, and the Thais were like, yeah, no, fuck you, get out of here. So they just kept going. They were like,
Wow.
What else is down there? Indonesia.
I mean, yeah,
Indonesia
you can't, so
is.
you're here. You can't dock anywhere in Myanmar. They'll
Yeah.
fuck with you. And Myanmar goes to south like this, like pretty far south.
Yeah.
The beach.
Exactly.
So you got to go there and then across. In what boats? They just made their own boats?
Pretty much. I don't know what the boats look like exactly. I don't know if we could look that up. But
yeah, maybe.
they were very basic.
Rohingya refugees increasingly risk dangerous sea journeys, often during monsoon season. Mistake.
Yeah.
To escape Myanmar in desperate conditions in Bangladesh. Oh, they're in Bangladesh too.
Yeah, they would cross over the border there.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you kidding? That doesn't seem.
Wild.
By the way, also typical Indonesian ferry. That's the typical safety features of an Indonesian ferry.
I could back that up.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah, that's wild. It's hard to imagine.
also, how bad's the boat where these guys are like, we'll just stay out here?
Yeah, I think that was like them coming ashore.
They don't look happy. Burqa. Also, get some sun, lady. These guys are wearing tank tops. They're dressed for the right fucking vibe. Burqa. Come on. It's summertime, clearly.
Yeah. No, they didn't want to.
Naked kid gets it. Sun's out, guns out.
Yeah. No, they didn't want to dress down.
Damn, that's shitty. So they took that all the way around.
Yeah, all the way down.
I mean, they don't even have a fucking sail.
No, it's crazy. I don't know how they did it.
How the fuck do they do it?
I don't know enough about boats to know
The
how
commitment of a refugee to get somewhere. I get all the shit about like, well, we can't house them, we can't like deal with them. They're just gonna change the population. I don't know, everything. But the commitment alone to get to a place.
Yeah. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have never. I mean, if I'm like the subway's 10 minutes late, I'm like, fuck it. I don't even want to go.
Right. It's you got to put things into perspective. Sometimes I'm like, yeah.
Okay, so they get down there. So how are they treated? It's like, what's the conditions? Sorry, I keep getting sidetracked. This is interesting to me. I've never heard of this.
It's a wild situation, and
That your partner got you
more people
into.
probably should know about this.
Yeah, because they just know about the Myanmar stuff. I didn't even know they were in Bangladesh.
Right. Yeah. So I guess they're like kind of like ethnically related to the people in Bangladesh, and that's like,
it's Bangladesh right there.
yeah.
Aren't they up here too? I thought they're near the borders of.
No, I think that's a different group.
It is a different group.
Somewhere over there is like people that actually look like more Chinese, and I think they speak Chinese too, and they're like, there's like a whole bunch of different groups fighting like a civil war with Myanmar right now.
The juntas.
It's the most insane country
Junta.
that people don't really think about that much right now.
Doesn't get the press.
No, it doesn't. And also weirdly, like both America and China hate the government.
Of Myanmar?
America and China don't agree on many things, but they're just like, yeah, this government sucks. You know?
I mean, it's all military, just kind of took over.
Yeah.
I respect their game too. I was there and I was reading all about it while I was there. You know, when
Oh,
you're
for
in a
real?
place and you're reading about the politics and you can like
Yeah.
sort of see it more.
Yeah.
They're like, all right, fine. We'll give back power.
Yeah.
We will give up 49% of the government. And to change the Constitution, you just need a 51% vote.
Mm-hmm.
But they're never going to give that up. So like, you
Right.
can't do anything.
Right. Yeah, they always had like that trump card, so they could
Yeah.
control everything. And then eventually they were just like, yeah, fuck it. Actually, we're gonna
Actually, we're going to take it all back.
Yeah.
Yeah. You enjoyed your freedom, but we didn't care for it on our side.
Yeah. And so it became a dictatorship again. And
Yeah, we were up
you
here,
would think,
and there were these areas where like, no, you're a foreigner, you can't go there.
yeah.
I thought, okay.
Yeah, you would think China would like that, but it turns out they're like the wrong kind of dictatorship. They're just like, yeah, you're not the one that lets us like build shit into the country, so
Yeah, I heard that about
Yeah,
some
fuck
of the
you, we're gonna
stands
support
too,
the
where they're
other
like,
group.
they're against Russia, so then they're communists, but the wrong kind of communists, because they're like, well, we need you to be an ally to us too.
yeah. Yeah, that shit gets crazy complicated.
It really does. That's what we talked about with Connor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Myanmar.
Oh,
But
there
this
you
is
go.
a theme one, so let's get back to this. Sorry.
Right, yeah.
A terrible host, by the way. Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Welcome to the end, everybody. It's a storytelling show. Me and my comedian friends, we're all telling true and really terrible stories.
Into a toddler's face.
Wild,
Sometime.
regretful,
Every STD.
horrible,
I'm gonna fuck you up.
and amazing stories.
We just got started.
I'm gonna stop the terrorists.
You're in trouble, mister.
Comedy, huh?
It's gonna be a good night.
It's gonna kill us all.
I'm about to be fucked. You should be in jail. Hey man, are you okay?
I actually do well. You don't fucking talk to me, okay?
I'm a disciple of the Lord. None of this was fun.
How did I get here? How did this happen?
That's a good question.
You guys ready to start the show? Hi guys, today's episode of You Be Trippin is brought to you by Cash App. You know, your security deserves to be a priority, and Cash App treats it that way. With Security Lock, Cash App requires a successful Face ID or biometric authentication to access your account. It's like your money is protected by your own personal bodyguard, even if your phone is lost or stolen. Plus, if you're about to send money to someone new and Cash App notices something looks a bit off or that you might be falling for a scam, it'll send you a warning before the money is sent to confirm that everything looks right. Turn on Security Lock in your Cash App settings today and pay attention to scam warnings to keep your money safe. Learn more at cash.app/security. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services are provided by Cash App's bank partner, prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Now let's get back to the episode.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
How they're treated?
Oh yeah, how the Rohingya are treated. So, officially, they are given shelter.
Yeah.
And I believe it is the UNCR, whatever the UN agency that takes care of refugees. They're sending stuff. The U.S. like U.S. Aid is sending stuff, I think.
Is that the one that just got shut down?
Stuff. As far as I can tell, we're still sending money there.
Okay.
So that didn't get shut down. And they said they had like food every day.
Given to them.
Yeah, they had a communal shower. They told me they like all take a shower at the same time because
like
there's like not enough
Bonnaroo
water.
vibes.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. I'll take a shower at the same time.
Yeah.
Dude, can I just stop and say this? If you're an ethnically cleansed people, do not get into a shower at the same time.
No.
I would one at a time that every time.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
groups, 10 at a time. Don't.
You got to think about that one. Got to think about that one.
Yeah.
They had like a little classroom.
Yeah.
They had so people were like,
Oh, really? Okay.
They didn't have teachers though. They had to like volunteer to be teachers. So there's like one dude that spoke both like English and Indonesian.
Okay.
So he was like the main teacher dude, I think. And but that was it. Like they're not really like allowed to leave the camp.
Yeah.
They got to get like this pass, and it's like very strict. And so
They can't leave. Oh, right, because they can't go into the country.
Yeah, for
They're not
whatever
citizens.
reason, like Indonesians hate them. They're just like, yeah, they're all like thieves and stuff. I don't think they actually ever stole anything.
Have they been out of the camps?
Yeah, I think they are allowed to go out sometimes.
Okay. They're thieves and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So
God.
yeah, they're just they don't have the best press in Indonesia for some reason. But yeah, officially they're housed, they're fed.
Yeah.
They probably want them to leave, but yeah, that's their situation.
Okay, so then so we're talking about the police or the whatever. So they just, and then they said, "What, you can't be talking about this at all?"
Yeah, I mean, they're being like kind of indirect about it. They're also explaining like, like these people, like they cause problems and stuff. And
Who? This is the military saying that? The Secret Service?
yeah, they're just basically explaining, why they're still in the camps and whatnot, and that is their official position.
God damn.
Yeah. And basically, they did not want me, like, at the very least, they do not want me posting footage about it.
They said that?
Yeah. And again, it was not my choice to go there. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Are you frightened at that point that they're just gonna like not let you go?
I was starting to get pretty worried. Thankfully, again, I don't know how much of this I could put in the episode, but like my partner who's Indonesian,
Okay.
she knows the ropes, the system, and everything. And she's just like, Tommy, we just got to wait for the moment when you give them money. And I was like, oh, right, obviously. When is that exactly? Which is not obvious.
Right.
It turns out you cannot give money to the Secret Service. They're going to do their thing. They're going to spend like 5 hours, 7 hours interrogating you and then making their report. It turns out like Indonesian police really like reports. And they ask you the same questions, and they just keep taking reports and whatnot. Because I think it's like they got to fill out what they have to fill out and then kick it back to like, their boss. So I pretty much gave the same story to like the traffic police, then like the Secret Service, then the immigration police, and it was just like one after the other. But they wanted us to stay there until basically we paid off the 2 guys on a bike that drove into the car we were driving. So they're like, yeah, even though it's not your fault, listen,
Do something so we know
we know you come from America. Like, you probably have money. Give these people some money.
How much you give them?
Well, end up costing about $2,000.
What?
Yeah.
I legitimately thought you were gonna say $7.
I wish I could say that. Yeah. It's this is one of those situations.
$2,000?
Yeah.
You just built them their own village.
I think I did.
Jesus.
And not all of that was to the people on the motorbike. So
It's like the Susan G. Komen Foundation.
again, like basically we had to give money to someone in power to go and put pressure on the people on the motorbike to accept the money we were giving them, or else they would have held out forever. They would have been like, actually, you're American, you should give us like $10,000. So this is kind of how it works.
Oh my God.
In Indonesia. Yeah. And it was wrapped up after about 3 days.
So, really?
Yeah.
So you had to stay there for 3 days? Where are you staying at this time? Hotel? Hostel? Are there hostels up there? No way.
No, there are no hostels, unfortunately. But there were cheap hotels. I mean, the hotel costs like $10 per night, so it's pretty much hostel anyway.
I mean, nobody goes up there.
Yeah. It's
Jakarta's there. Some people go to this a little bit, but is there like salt flats or something, salt mines around here?
there's a few cool tourist destinations. If you look at like that little spot of blue, like in
Donde?
kind of in the middle, like near that city called Medan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's called
the
Lake
lake?
Toba, and that's
Uh-huh.
where my my business partner's from. It's like it's a pretty cool area.
Oh,
it's like
an island
this, yeah,
In a lake.
yeah.
Oh, almost an island.
It's the biggest lake on an island in the world. It's
the biggest
also the biggest lake on an island.
It's fully cut off, right?
Pretty much, yeah. There's like a canal. That
Fullest lake on an because it's on an
the
island.
biggest lake.
Right.
Yeah,
And you went to an island on a lake on an island.
yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. No, it's trippy.
Yeah.
And it's also kind of unique because like it's like one of the few parts of Indonesia that just decided to be Christian instead of Muslim, so it has like a different vibe going on.
Yeah.
And it used to be like kind of like a hippie destination back in like even the 90s. For some reason it fell out of favor, but they still like have like all these kind of like hippie-ish hotels
What do you
along
mean?
the lakeside.
For like drugs and stuff? What kind of?
I think people used to do more drugs there. Nowadays, though, it's like, again, the vibe changed a bit.
Yeah.
There's still like some European tourists that go there, but it's not like it was in its heyday.
Yeah. I'd just like to say, can I do a quick ad for today's episode?
Please
Let me
do.
just break in. Guys, if you're in, what island is this called?
Samosir.
Samoser. And you're hungry, go to New Tomahawk Restaurant. New Tomahawk Restaurant is serving up the best bisik ayam this side of the Mississippi. And don't forget to get some...
Get that shit.
Get that shit with fries, crinkle cut fries. Word of advice: don't eat that lettuce or snap peas. That will make you sick for sure. Also, soups and noodles. Look no further than New Tomahawk Restaurant. Tell them Sabbatical sent you. Now let's get back to the episode.
Exactly. Great place.
Yeah.
Been there myself.
Damn, that's so fucking crazy. There is a time when you're talking of the law. And it really does get wrapped. Like in Israel, it's the military. The police are kind of, when I was there, they're inept. They'd always lose, like prisoners. They'd be like, all right, we have a prisoner. You guys transport him. And they're like, we lost him. And like, fucking military come in and grab him back in.
What were you doing in Israel?
I was in seminary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just shifting prisoners around.
Yeah, I was getting intel for later incursions.
I got you.
Yeah,
I've talked to the Israeli police, too.
Really?
Yeah, they're very pleasant.
Yeah.
And by that, I mean they're not pleasant.
That's just Israel in general. This is bravado. It's so annoying. Even on the beach. I'll show you how to paddleball.
Yeah.
But it's military or police. And sometimes it's like, it goes hand in hand, right? Where it's like, the
Right.
military here is the police.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there comes a time when you're talking to one of them where you're like, oh, I don't have any control here.
Right.
You know, when that kind of hits you, you're like, this is not up to me anymore.
Yeah, and especially in this situation because our partner was handling most of like the interrogation because it's in Indonesian, and like I've learned some Indonesian, but it's not good enough for like a police interrogation. So I don't even know
learned
exactly what's
Bahasa?
going on.
Is it Bahasa?
Bahasa, Indonesia. Yeah, nice.
Thanks.
It's a great language. It's not that hard to learn. It's like very simple grammar.
Really?
Yeah.
I had a chick, an Italian chick. You ever meet a traveler like, whoa, you're way better than me. You know what I mean?
In what way?
Like you're just a better traveler than me. When I first went to like hostels
I have, yeah.
in Myanmar, I met some German girl. She's like, no, yeah, you can sleep at the beach for 3 days before they kick you out. I'm like, wait, you just sleep at the beach? I'm like, you're just like further along than I am.
Yeah.
And this Italian girl, we're on a boat going to Komodo and Rinca and whatever, and she was learning Bahasa.
Right.
And I was like, what? And I was always doing like the 7 words, whatever, like please, thank you, hello, no, yes, 1, 2, 3. Food,
You're right ahead of most Americans.
food, restaurant, whatever. And just like remember those. And she was like, when she heard a new word, she'd write it down. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then I tried doing that for whatever they spoke in East Timor because I was going there next. And I was like, yeah, it was like inspiring. I'm like, let me try that.
Yeah.
But she was learning Bahasa and she could get by kind of. It was crazy. You
Yeah.
can get by?
I could get by.
Wow. Like you go to a restaurant, order, you're fine.
I could do that. I could, just make people laugh. Ask for
You
directions.
got humor in Bahasa?
Yeah. It's like pretty simple language to pick up. So you can just be.
How'd you
like,
learn?
Duolingo.
Duolingo.
Start off. Yeah, no joke. And then what I try to do with language, I really love languages, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a weirdo. I try to learn as many languages as possible. But what I like to do is find like a teacher online afterward.
Like
and then
intercambio kind of thing?
Yeah, and then just force them to talk to me and like correct my mistakes. So I did that, and by the time you do a couple of classes, you're pretty much comfortable enough to go walking around, talking to people. Be
That's
like,
cool.
Where's the store? ¿Dónde está la tienda?
Yeah, there's those words that I find certain words. We'll get back to it in a second, but like
Yeah.
certain words like that I can apply to every sentence. Do you know?
Yeah.
Where is hits you with everything. So all you got, restaurant, bathroom. But if you just go up to someone and say, go bathroom, they go, ugh, what? Or just go like, what are you saying?
You got to
So-
clarify that.
Yeah. Do you know where is restaurant? And that's all you got to say. Bad grammar. Do you know restaurant where is? They'd be like, I
Yes.
gotcha. I understand what you're saying.
If you could somehow get it down to bathroom where.
Yeah,
Like,
bathroom
that's-
where. Then you're like, okay.
that's the
you get
golden
that,
ticket.
Yeah, you get that where. My friend Dragos told me this. We were both doing. He's Romanian, so his Spanish is already a little better because it's like Latin based.
Yeah.
But his went boom. ChatGPT talks to them for 20 minutes a day.
Yeah.
and says, correct me in English.
Right.
And I'm just going to tell you about my day in Spanish. He goes, unlimited patience.
Yeah.
They never get annoyed. You don't feel like you're bugging them.
Yeah.
And I got to do it, but I don't know. But
I've recently started using ChatGPT. a lot.
Really?
It's amazing, actually. Because, like, you can literally just ask it some weird-ass question. Like, tell me how to say, like, yo, what's up in Spanish in, like, the most informal way possible in Mexico. And it'll give you that shit. Like, without a beat. It'll take, like, 2 seconds.
yeah, like, would Duolingo ever get, when, like, fat was a word, for cool?
Yeah.
Would they ever even get that version of in another country, or were they like, no, we're not doing that?
Like if I used the Duolingo version?
Yeah,
that
like
they gave me? Yeah.
they would never teach you a colloquial, like, fun way to talk.
Oh, no,
right?
that's definitely true. And
sick.
yeah.
They wouldn't be like,
Yeah.
that means something excellent is sick.
Yeah. This is a bit into the weeds, but like with Indonesian specifically,
Yeah.
they have like a super formal version that everybody kind of knows, but they don't really speak it. There's like the more slangy, like normal version that everybody speaks.
Yeah.
And of course, Duolingo teaches you the formal version. So you like learn all this shit, you get there, and then everybody's like, haha, you're speaking the formal version. Let's just speak English.
Fair. Damn, that's so cool. You're learning it.
Yeah. Big fan of languages.
Wait, couple questions about the. If we were on a path, remind me.
Yeah. We could go on multiple paths
Yeah,
here. I
but
could tell you about another
What did they eat
crazy
when they were
travel.
there? What were they like? What was the food there? Did they feed you at all? Did they say come eat with us?
At the interrogation.
Not the interrogation in the refugee camp.
Oh, in the refugee camp. They did not feed me at the refugee camp, but they did get food. I believe it was the UN or some agency at the
Okay.
UN that's giving them food, and it shows up like once a day.
Did you use their bathrooms?
I did actually.
You must have.
I did. Yeah, it's a pretty basic toilet.
A sitter or a squatter?
Was a squatter.
Was a squatter.
Yeah, but weirdly, I used to live in China. There's a lot of squat toilets over there.
Yeah.
It's good for your hips and your sorts out constipation. So
Yeah.
I'm no stranger to squatter toilets. I'm ready wherever they appear.
It takes some getting used to, but then you get used to it.
Yeah. You almost missed them after a while.
By my end of my China run, my first China run, my only China run, it was like I'm good. But the first 3 days, I'm like, I want to die.
Yep. China is got a bit of a learning curve to go over there.
Okay. So that wraps up the fucking first one, trouble with the law.
That was the first trouble with the law.
Okay.
The most recent.
Okay. Rolf Potts, the writer.
Oh yeah.
So we did this thing, this writer exercise where you'll say something and it reminds someone else of something else, and then it reminds another guy of something. You just keep going around.
Yeah.
So we'll just do that a little bit. But I was in Myanmar, as long as it's reminding, we were in a place where you weren't supposed to be
Okay.
as a white, and we were just there was like we saw something on a map, maps.me of like the statue. So we're like, all right, let's go to the statue in town.
Yeah.
We had to get permission to stay in town because they're like, no whites. You had to
Yeah.
move on. Like, the bus is gone. What do you mean move on? We can't go anywhere. Like, go south. We're like, no, we're going north. And then they got us permission. We're going up to the statue, and then a bunch of fucking military come out with, like, machine guns. And they're like, what are you guys doing here?
Fun.
And like, what's these pictures? What are you taking pictures of that for? We're like, oh, we're just, like, tourists.
Yeah.
And like, let me see the pictures. Delete them. And we're like, okay, where's your passports? I'm like, back at our hotel. Like, let's go.
Oh no.
We're like, no. It's that same thing of like, oh, shit. We're, like, beyond control.
Once they start asking for the passports,
Yeah.
that's when you get worried.
And that's all that junta, whatever stuff. Where I'm like, I don't even know if this is the Myanmar military or a rebel group military or somewhere in between. Yeah, and it was like, we overstepped, and we didn't know we were. We were just like, bro, we're not. It's the same thing. Like, I'm not trying to embarrass anybody. I'm just looking around.
Right.
Which to them is like, yeah, right, don't.
Right.
Yeah, they let us off, but it was like, fuck.
How long did they keep you for?
They made us go back, get the passports. Then I think we got our hotel. So we had to get like special dispensation from a local like minister, not religious minister, but like political minister, minister of finance, something like that. And he's like, all right, you guys can stay, but like this one where you're at, that hotel's not going to let you stay. That's too much trouble. This other guy is doing it because he's Buddhist and nice.
Yeah.
But like he's doing this out of kindness.
Right.
So they started talking to him, and I'm like, I think we might have got him killed. Then I actually stole his key too for the hotel. I really feel really bad.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, we were like leaving, and the next day I'm like, fuck, I took the key. Shit. I went to mail it back, but they have no
Could
mail
make another
system.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a feeling of lack of control, and then they're like kind of just like it's just kind of like mentally roughed us up. And
Yeah,
then, like,
that's
all
the best
right.
way to put it. You
Yeah.
get mentally roughed up. Hopefully not physically roughed up. That can happen too.
Are you scared of talking about this because you want to go back to Indonesia?
Basically that, yeah. Because overall, Indonesia is one of my favorite countries in the world. Like, the people are amazing. The food's pretty good, as you just saw.
Yeah.
And
Again, guys, don't forget New Tamak restaurant.
New Tamak restaurant.
Yeah.
Can't recommend
Give
it
them a
enough.
5-star review. Tell
real.
them Sabbatical sent you.
For real. Never had a bad experience there until this. So, and it's like, listen, I have sympathy for people that are in a shitty situation anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But I wasn't trying to get involved in that necessarily. You know, I'm not like a war journalist or something. So, you know,
What are you trying to do? You're just trying to like see what the world is?
pretty much that is what I do. And I'm like, as I said before, like I love just looking at maps and just looking at random stuff. I really love this. It's just like when I was a kid, you know, I used to have a globe. My parents didn't have much money, but I was like, damn, what the hell is going on in like Russia? What's going on in Brazil? You know, I want to know someday. So now I have the power to do this.
Okay.
And I just like follow these locations on a map. And usually it's like something amazing. It'll be like some chill little village, and they'll be like, hey, you want to have breakfast? And I'll be like, yeah, I do.
Especially when there's no tourists, right? Where they're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah. A
All right,
lot of
let's look
places in
outside.
Africa have been like this. I've done a lot of traveling in Africa, and like I'll just show up and I'll be like, hey, I heard you have like this rare kind of like liquor that nobody knows about. Where can I find that? And then they'll be like, I know. I'm going to take you. And then like we just go drink this like crazy thing, and I'm like, this is amazing.
was that a thing?
That was the thing.
What's the liquor?
There's been like 10 different ones. There've been like a coconut one. There was a banana one in Tanzania.
Banana liquor?
Yes.
You got pictures of any of this
I do. I have a video about it.
that you made? That you put
Yes. It's one of my most famous. I could pull it up.
Oh, really? Hold on, I got your YouTube right here.
Yeah. I almost got forced into polygamy while I was there.
Forced. Yeah, right, bro. Yeah,
That
right.
is how I viewed the situation at the very least. Oh, you have it up?
Yeah, where is it? Go videos.
How can we search for that? Just type,
Videos most popular?
Yeah, just type most popular.
Okay.
There you go. Number 2.
I was forced into polygamy in rural Tanzania 4
Yes.
years ago. 8 million views.
Good morning. From the foothills of Mount Kilimanjaro, the Chaga people,
They don't look
for
fun.
1,000 years, have lived on the side of the mountain, and they still continue to do so today. They're known for 2 things. One is being very good at business.
This is
The
very
second is that they frequently get drunk on bananas. Today, I'm going to go and investigate
That's the
both
key
of these
part.
things.
Damn, cool.
So yeah, I did just like get on a bus, go out to this village,
Whoa.
looking for that liquor, and it leads to an insane situation.
What happened here? And by the way, let me say this: I have all these different kinds of tourism.
Yeah.
So like one I want to go is like sauna tourism. So like in Finland, and they have one kind. They have this weird one in Guatemala, and then it's like the Jews have like their schwitz. It's like you can like go see different ones. I just discovered another one. My friend went to Israel. He showed me the Palestinian tunnels. I'm like, oh, tunnel
Yeah.
tourism. The
Yeah.
Coochie tunnels in Vietnam.
Kind of like saunas.
Mexican tunnels, and like, oh, that'd be a fun one. But the bathtub liquor,
Yeah.
it's in different countries, their own style of bathtub liquor. Here it's moonshine.
Right.
Yeah, Indonesia was that palm
They
shitter.
do have their own kind of liquor over there too.
Yeah, it's always given in like an empty other bottle.
Yeah. Actually, in that province where I got stopped because, the whole Sharia law thing, alcohol is kind of illegal.
Number one law.
So, of course, they have their own moonshine.
Oh.
And it is kind of a palm liquor, which I didn't try, of course.
Okay.
But
So
I
you
heard
went-
it's pretty good.
So you went and got banana liquor?
Yeah, in Tanzania, and it's the liquor itself. I don't know if I was a fan, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Because it's just like, I don't know what it was, but it's just like got banana bits and stuff, just like, and they like sift up to the top.
Ew.
You kind of got to like dodge it as you're drinking it. But yeah, the story with that one was I just go wandering around this village. I mean, it's more like a town. It wasn't like that undeveloped. But like the weirdest person ever. I'm just going around, hey, like, I heard about this liquor. Like, where is it? I sit down at this bar, just start talking
they're
to
playing
people.
frisbee in the back.
Yeah, there you go. I had to go find like a hat because I got this pale Irish skin.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Stop at this bar, and
This guy, he rules. This guy rules so hard. He knows you're filming. He's like,
zero fucks given.
Yeah.
Zero fucks given. Yeah, I go to this bar, and then like the lady working there is just like, hey, I don't know about that liquor necessarily, but I have these daughters, and you should talk to them. And this just like leads into like the daughters end up taking me to the banana like beer spot.
oh,
Yeah,
nice, bro.
it was a big bonding experience.
You into black chicks?
I mean, I'm not into black chicks.
But you don't have you're not an exclusive guy.
I have every fever. Let's put it that way. I love the world.
Right. Wait, what do they call is it yellow fever when you're too into Asians?
It is that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The one for like black chicks sounds kind of racist. So I don't know if I can say that one.
All right. Moving on. You found a New York hat right there?
I did. Yeah,
That's
of course.
great.
Of course.
That's great.
I have to represent.
Dude, when I was in China, I was at the airport and somewhere.
Yeah.
And I saw a chick in line at an airport wearing a New York Knicks World Champions 1997. And I was like, when was that? Like,
Yeah.
No, never.
Yeah. New York is actually like more popular than like America around the world. In Indonesia too. You'll just go everywhere and you'll see like some dude wearing a New York Yankees hat. And I go up and I asked them like, yo, you been to New York? They don't speak English. They're just like, no, this hat is cool. Like, I like it.
That sign, that NY, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so they take you, these two hot fucking black chicks, take you to
Yeah.
a bar.
Yeah, I don't know if you can call it a bar. It's like a shack, literally a shack. And they just have these places and like they serve the liquor there in like this giant cup thing. And it's like meant to be shared. So you just like pass it around. It's almost like a smoke shack or something.
Drinking and passing.
Yeah, you just take one pass, give it to the next person and whatnot. Like I said, it's like a little bit difficult to drink because it's like got all like whatever it's made of floating around in there.
Yeah.
But, you do it, especially when like, as you said, two hot black chicks bring you there. You're just like, I'm going to roll with this. And that was pretty much the day.
Whoa. And then what'd you get in trouble with?
I didn't get into trouble there. No, that was an amazing experience. I have like zero complaints about that.
Yeah. Wait, was this them? Is this a picture
Pretty
of you and them?
Pretty much.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you have that on your phone?
Yeah. That's exactly what it looked like.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Afterward, yeah. No,
All right.
it just went, no.
All right, I'll get rid of this.
Yeah. He's just showing like,
Let's get rid of that. That won't make it to air. That's just for us.
I feel like that'll get demonetized.
If you know the YouTube rules, I can almost guarantee you that's not going to be allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did you get in trouble with the law there?
Not in Tanzania.
Okay.
Another experience I had in Tanzania was these people like stole my bag off a bus. Actually, the literal bus company stole my bag in like a setup. I was taking this bus from Tanzania to Uganda. It's like this like little thing. They're like, hey, this is like the lunch break stop. Everybody needs to get off. You're just going to be off for like 10 minutes. We'll watch the bags.
But they have those. That's a normal-ish kind of thing.
Yeah.
We're pulled up. Everybody get off.
Yeah. This was my first country in Africa.
Okay.
This could literally happen everywhere, I'm sure. But like on a border with Uganda, little did I know, like this company is known for that.
No, really?
Yeah. And so I'm just like, they told me they're going to watch the bags. It'll be fine. So I just get off with nothing but like my phone and my camera to make like YouTube videos.
Okay.
I come back, and of course the bag is gone, and that sucked.
With all your shit in it?
With all my shit, literally all my shit, like all my clothes. I used to wear contact lenses. Got the LASIK since
Wait,
then.
you said you took your camera equipment with you, or
Yeah.
that was stolen?
Thankfully, I took the camera.
Yeah.
And this was before like I started to get bigger on YouTube. So like, thank God, because like
You wouldn't have.
that would have fucked me over big time.
Yeah.
Because like one of my like what ended up becoming a viral video was on literally the memory card in that camera. So thankfully, I took that one. I'm kind of like scatterbrained with this stuff. I'm not very organized, but
Same.
but yeah, no. In that bag was like my passport, my laptop, all my clothes.
Oh no! They got your passport.
They got the passport.
What do you do when? What do you like? What's the process after it's gone?
Generally speaking, you need to go and find your embassy, and
But
every country.
you have your phone,
yeah,
so you can locate an embassy.
yeah. The problem was I don't know if we want to look this up on the map here,
Sure.
but I'm basically on the whole opposite end of the country.
Right.
'Cause, like,
yeah, that's the
they're-
thing too. You're not near an embassy. If you're in Kansas City, you're like,
Yeah,
how do I find an embassy, or whatever version of that?
yeah.
Where is this? Tanzania.
Tanzania, yeah. It's like it's the country where they filmed The Lion King, pretty much. Yeah, it's like up there with the lake. Speaking of
Okay.
lakes, that's Lake Victoria. And then you will see that it is very far from the capital city, which is Dar es Salaam. And if you want to go to the embassy, you got to go all the way back there.
Oh yeah, you're fucked. So what do you do?
So what sucked was like I was in like this kind of like limbo
Yeah.
where the police got involved. And they
Okay.
tell me like we're looking
Do
for
you
the
call
bag.
them? Are you like, hey, what the fuck, my bag's stolen? Call the cops. What do you-
Eventually, I somehow got in contact with the police. I turned into like a real Karen on the bus. I was just like,
it works.
it does work.
You got to do it.
It does work. I was like, hey, listen, I know like the employees of this bus stole it. Like, we need to like stop the bus. They ended up like stopping the bus and like questioning people and everything. But again, it was like a pretty like slick operation. They'd already gotten the bag over to somebody else.
Gone.
Yeah, they fenced it. I don't know what the hell they did with it. But the police were just like, all right, we need more time to look for it. And that sucked because, like, I have, again, like, no passport, no clothes, no contact lenses. So I'm, like, practically blind and shit. And in this part of Tanzania, there's, like, nothing. You're not going to find, like, new contact lenses. You're not going to find a new laptop or anything.
Damn.
So, yeah, I just end up, like, finding, like, a hotel. I have to, like, hang out there for 3 or 4 days. And I'm just, like, naively hoping.
Would they let you in with no passport to the hotel?
Yeah, that wasn't a problem.
Okay.
I'm just, like, naively hoping the police are going to find this bag. And then it got kind of weird because I was like,
Then it got kind of weird.
shit. Well, I mean, I'm thinking, like, all right, they told me, like, you're supposed to bribe the police in Africa. But, like, that situation
So do what?
never...
They're not holding you up.
Exactly. Like, that situation never, like, became obvious.
The bus company should bribe them.
Right.
You shouldn't be bribing them.
I was, like, really confused about the whole bribing situation. So,
How do you do them? They're so difficult. Like, when's the right time? You don't want to offend anybody.
yeah.
If they're like, are you like? It's just like, when's the right time? I love in the movies where like take out like your license with a bunch of money. Like, oh, here's my
Yeah.
license, officer. But if they're like, are you trying to bribe me? Like, no way.
Believe me, there's an art to it.
There's an art.
They usually, you have to, like, somehow hint that you're in trouble. And then they'll be like, well, you know, I need, like, a coffee. Maybe you can buy me a coffee. Or, obviously with a New York accent. Or they'll say, like, maybe you could buy me
a
dinner.
coffee.
Yeah. Buy me dinner. Just, you know, buy us food. They'll have, like, some variation of that.
But I would still be like, okay, let's buy you food. I wouldn't be like, but
You
let me
don't
just
get
give you
it.
the money for the food.
Right.
Like, all right, where are we going? This is cool. I'll talk to some locals while we eat dinner. They're like, no, buddy, you're not invited to the dinner. We're shaking you down.
Right. Yeah, I mean, from what I remember in Tanzania, it wouldn't be like that much. It might be like $20. That's a country where you could literally give like.
But the thing is
$20.
also like, I want to know how, because like they're hoping for the white whale where they're like, here's $1,000. You're like, no, I wanted $3.
Yeah, yes. You do have to.
And you can't show them all your money. Do they have like a code of ethics about how much to shake these people down for? Like, just give me 20 and get on your way.
I mean, some.
If you have
like,
multiple hundreds, so they're like, I think I can get all that.
Some
Or-
are nicer than others. In this particular situation, I did not end up giving a bribe, because like by like the fourth day, I'm like calling them up, and this is where I'm trying to feel out, like, where do I give the bribe? How do I ask for that? And so like I start to like ask these questions, like, is there anything I could do to like speed this process up? You know, I was just thinking like maybe they have the bag and they're just, you know, but they were just like, no, there's not really anything else. Just sit there, you know, just hang out. Yeah, no, like.
Oh, right. So you're saying it right. Is there anything I can do off the books that could assist with this?
Yeah, I was very confused by the situation. I don't know if they actually wanted a bribe or not. And, like, you can't push that hard because they might, like, try to fuck with you about
Also,
that.
up there, are they even worried about tourism where they're like, we got to protect tourists, we got to stop people from doing it? Or are they like, we don't have enough tourists to make this an issue for us?
It's not a place tourists would go very often. So they're just like, yeah, maybe they're not used to asking for bribes from tourists. Maybe that was like a new situation.
Yeah.
So anyway, I never got my bag back. Had to find a very rare flight from that region back to the capital city.
How'd you pay for it? You had your wallet.
I did have my wallet too.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Thankfully.
My thing is, what if your stuff gets, like your wallet and stuff gets, or if you get held up and they take everything, then you're like, am I just dead? How would I get to...
That does suck. I don't think I've ever had my wallet taken. So, yeah, that's a pretty key one. If there's anything you should try to hide or, like, sew into your shorts or some shit, make it your wallet.
Yeah, it's like when you go take a shower in a hostel, and you're like, I'm not taking anything of value with me. I've got to assume it's going to be there where it's all locked up. But if it come back and it's all gone, you're like,
yeah.
now I just got to be in favor time. Like,
Lock
can I
your
use your phone?
Lock your stuff up for sure in a hostel.
Yeah.
Do not be like that naive American. Like,
I'll just leave it on bed. Everybody's cool here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, say, it may not be the locals. It may just be like some tourists or whatever.
Oh,
They'll
it's
be
always
like,
going to be other tourists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
At
some
a hostel,
opportunists.
for sure.
Yeah. You never know.
So did they ever help you? Did they ever find it?
No, they never get the bag back. So
What did they say? Were they just like,
they, well, basically after that phone call where I was trying to figure out where do I give the bribe,
yeah.
I was just like too frustrated. I was like, I don't understand this shit. I'm never gonna get the bag back. So this sucks, but let me start the process of like getting everything back. So I take a flight. As you can see, it's like an 18-hour drive
Yeah.
to get back there otherwise. That's not even like, that's from the closest city, like Mwanza. So it's like actually like a 24-hour journey. But I get back to the capital city. It takes like a week to get a new passport. There's like
good.
literally, I think maybe one or two eyeglass shops in the whole city that could give me contacts. And they were like these kind of weird contacts that you got to like wear for a year or something. Maybe that's not weird. I don't know. But I used to wear like the dailies. So did that. I had to buy some new clothes.
You're pretty tall, right? That must have been difficult.
Yeah, I mean, it is Africa, but weirdly, it's a short part of Africa.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how the Tanzanians feel about that, but there's a lot of short people there. So, but I did find some shirts. And after that, after I finally got a passport, I was like, all right, I'm not doing a bus journey. I'm just going to fly directly to, like, the capital of Uganda, which is Kampala.
Yeah, I see it right there.
And I'm not fucking around with this anymore.
And you were just done.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I'm just going to go to Uganda and hang out and like go to a music festival or something.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Uganda's a great country.
You like Uganda better? I mean, you didn't have the better. Have you been back to Tanzania ever?
I'm actually going to go back this year.
Revenge on the country. Make it a good time.
Exactly. I've been to Tanzania twice. So it's a great country.
Have you been there to the Uluguru Mountains?
I have not been there. Where is that?
Right to the north, right there.
Right in the north. Okay. Got to put it on the list for next.
This guy's
the next
cool.
visit.
He's there.
He has been there.
Oh, he's gonna rap. Hold on, I think I might have to hit.
I guess it's a music video. This is exactly the vibe you can experience when you go there.
I mean, they don't look uncool.
Yeah.
Damn, that looks beautiful. You're a hiker?
It is beautiful up there. That's not far from like the Serengeti. You probably heard of that.
Yeah.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
My dad climbed it.
Oh, nice.
In his 80s.
Hell
To
yeah.
the top.
Did you have to pay money to climb it back then?
Possibly.
Yeah. I was like pretty broke when I was there.
Yeah.
This is before the YouTube took off, so I was like, they wanted me to pay $1,000.
1,000.
Yeah, they really hiked it.
Dude, the mountain's in good shape. I'm not gonna ruin it.
Yeah,
I'll
so
pay
I
you
was, yeah, I just like basically did a hike around the mountain.
Oh, it's down in the south. Sorry, it's not up to the north. It's near Dar es Salaam.
The Uluguru.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
But yeah, in spite of that, I love Tanzania.
Okay.
I highly recommend it.
Okay. I got a shakedown story for you. I was a small one. Then we'll get to your next, maybe Russia, maybe somewhere else. This is
Right.
fun. Ecuador, somewhere in the north. I was there for like 6 months. I had to get a 3-month visa and then renew. This is during COVID time, so
Okay.
they were like renewing visas. But you had to go to back to either Guayaquil or Quito to like get a renewal.
Okay.
And I did, and that comes with driving abilities. And I was driving, me and my buddy, and it was just a checkpoint, military/cop. I don't know.
Yeah.
And they're like, "All right, let's just talk. Like, can I see your license? You're not Ecuadorian.
Right.
Can I see your permit to stay?" I go here. They go, "Oh yeah, but this is like 4.5 months old. It's a 3-month thing." I'm like, "Yeah, we got it renewed. We got it renewed a month and a half ago. It says right here." They go, "Yeah, but you can't drive after 3 months."
Oh shit.
And I was like, "No, they." So my buddy was doing the talking. He was more fluent in Spanish, but more of a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
And I knew immediately what was going on, and he had no clue, which
Yeah.
was dumb American is such a great card to play. Either Karen or Ditzy Blonde. Dizzy Blonde, Renazisi calls it. But like, so he's just like, "No, we're allowed to drive here." He goes, and the guy just keep going. The cop goes, "This isn't good. It's not good."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Why? We went back to the Capitol. We got the thing stamped." And he goes, "Yeah, but it's only 3 months." I go, "No, they said it's for 6 months because we got it renewed." I just come on, man, this isn't good. This is not good.
Yeah.
And he just kept going, "What do you mean not good? It's stamped. I don't know what to tell you. It's stamped." The guy's like, "I don't think it's allowed." It's like, he just kept playing dumb until the guy eventually, the cop was like, "Fucking just, all right, just go." And he goes, "What was that guy's problem?" I'm like, "You didn't have any clue he was trying to shake you down?"
Ah shit.
And he goes, "Oh, yes, that makes sense." But I wasn't going to tell him, like, give him 20 because we had to open up our wallet with 200 in it.
Yeah. You
So-
never want to show that.
He had never showed, they had to be like, "Hold on. I have $5 on me." You can't really do it that way.
Right, right.
Yeah, playing dumb is a good way to get out of it. But sometimes you're like, "I will pay you. Tell me how much and I'll decide if I will pay you or not."
Right, right. You do want to set like a baseline, you know? You don't want them to like set the anchor.
Yeah.
You know? You'd be like, yeah, $5. But you don't want to offend them at the same
You don't want to
time.
offend them if they're like, "Nice, okay." You're like, "Damn,
Yeah.
should I have said one?"
Yeah.
Fuck.
I was traveling down Baja California in Mexico.
Yeah.
Kind of, I don't even know where Mexico is. It's actually
Yeah,
right
that
here.
one's split. Yeah. Split there and there.
And everybody warns you, like if you're coming from San Diego, like, you know, the Mexican police, they can be a little corrupt down there. So just watch out. Be a good driver. If you do get pulled over, the going rate is about $50.
It's good to know what that going rate is.
Yeah, it is helpful to know that. So it's like if they do get into a negotiation with you, you can just start off with like maybe like 30.
Yeah, you know
40.
the range. Yeah. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you start off with 100, and they're like, "We got this guy for 5."
Yeah. No, they're like, gold mine.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I didn't get stopped though. I keep waiting for like Mexican corruption and whatnot. I've been very lucky with Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think I'm that good of a driver. So
Sometimes I feel like, especially now that you're doing better, you're not like living like hand to mouth.
yeah,
It might be fun to be like, "I'd love to get shaken down for like $50. It's worth it."
yeah,
for
just
a
have the
video.
experience. Be
Uh-huh.
Like, this is what it's like in Mexico.
Yeah.
I've had this experience in Africa and Indonesia.
Chiang Mai went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Just like on a moped, went the wrong way. Saw it, a quarter of a block. Realized, oh, it's a one way, and then turned out.
No.
Whoop, whoop.
Chiang Mai is famous for that shit.
Yeah, and he goes, "Listen, you can go to town hall and do this, or we can do it now for 500 baht,
Right.
which is by memory. How much is that ish?"
500 baht. I think that's about like $15.
Okay, and I was like, "Fuck that! No way! You're shaking me down. It should only be 400,
Yeah.
and you're shaking me down clearly. This is such a dumb fuck move. I mean, to get it from 15 to 12, and I was like, no way." And he goes, all right, well, then I got to hold your license, and I'll take it to town hall, and you pick it up there. And he goes, or again, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah.
I could write it up, or we could just take care of this now, and you can keep your license.
Right.
And it's 500 baht. And I mean, I spent like 5 hours dealing with the fucking town hall traffic department, getting it back, paid the 400.
Yeah.
What a dumb fuck move not to just take care of it right there.
Rookie mistake.
Such a rookie mistake. I mean, in his mind, he's like, bro, first of all, you don't have to pay it to the guy. Just give it to me. It'll save you 5 hours for $3. Just do it. I'm not even charging you $100.
Yeah.
Oh, what a dumb fuck move. And I'm sitting there, and they're just like, as they're processing it, they're like, you can tell they're almost surprised. Like, we didn't try to shake you down?
Yeah.
This is like inconvenient for us and you.
Yeah. I feel like this is a mistake like we would all make going abroad. Because,
Yeah.
it's like we kind of have a functioning legal system in America. Or at the very least, you can't really bribe the cops here. So that's a very foreign situation. We can't imagine that. And we think like we're all good people. So, if we go to another country, you get stopped in like Tanzania or Mexico or Thailand, and you hear something like that, and you're just like, I'm not going to do that.
You're crooked.
Yeah.
This is immoral.
No. I'm going to do this the right way. I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
And then if you stay abroad long enough, you're like, damn, I'm an idiot. Like, that's the way to do it.
But there's also like in New York, you're going from Long Island to New York, there's like a $30 fucking toll.
Did they put that into place now?
Well, that's the congestion tax even more. But like,
Fuck me.
except for like the Williamsburg Bridge.
Yeah.
It's too slow. But like the other bridge is like, you go toll or down here. No, but Brooklyn Bridge is toll.
Right.
The tunnel is toll.
Yeah.
Or you could go to somewhere in Mexico where there's no toll, but there is your light is a little too dark. I need $5.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, it's the same difference as a toll. It just seems wrong. When a cop's doing it versus it's an official easy pass
unethical
situation.
toll.
Yeah. But it's just the toll system.
Pretty
It's
much.
just like, you're white, we need $5 from you.
Yeah,
to pay for these roads.
We have to give too much money to the cartel. We have to like make the tax revenue somehow.
Yeah. All right, where else you got? Trouble with the law or military?
Trouble with the law or military? Well, I would say the biggest and worst was in a little country called Russia.
Well, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
That's not to scale, but look how fucking big it is.
Yeah. I'm really it's a big country. I've heard it's the biggest country in the world. I'm going to really make myself out to be a real naive American by the end of this podcast. But I decided to go to Russia last year.
No. You could get in? Tim Dillon said he couldn't get in.
Really? He tried to go?
I don't know how hard he tried, and he definitely doesn't have the know-it-all in this. That's the wrong word. The intelligence, the experience, the travel experience you have of like land borders and shit like that, and how to ask twice.
Right, yeah. I just brute force my way into these situations, that is not the country.
Where'd you go? How'd you get in?
So, you can get a visa for Russia still.
You can.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny when you hear everything that says one way, then you look it up, and you're like, no, you can.
Yeah. It's actually not the hardest visa to get.
When me and my friend Bob went to Cuba, literally this was in this past year.
Yeah.
I don't know when, October-ish, something like that. December, something. But everyone's like, so would you have to fly to like Brazil first, then there? I'm like, no, we flew from America. They're like, no, that's not allowed. I'm like, oh, it is. And they're like, there's flights? I'm like, there's 15 flights a day from Miami, another 20 from Houston.
Yeah.
And people are like, no, that's not how it works. I'm like, I know. I also thought that. So you can go to Russia.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay.
It's I thought it was trippy too. I assumed it was going to be like incredibly difficult. And, the Russian embassy is closed in America. But they have kind of like, I don't remember what they call it, but there's like some office. It's basically, it's not even a consulate.
Okay.
It's like the visa agency.
Veselka?
But it's like a front for the Russian embassy.
Okay.
It's no longer there.
Why
And
did they shut down the agency? You still need an embassy, I mean.
Yeah.
You still need an embassy to be operating. There's Russians here.
Yeah. So it feels like slightly sketchy because you have to mail your passport.
To Russia? To this
To
place?
this agency. But still, you're like mailing your passport to Russia, effectively. That's what it feels like. And it's not cheap. It's like $500 because you got to basically pay them. And they just hold it for like a month. And they don't give you like a time frame when you're going to get it back. They say maybe a month.
Okay.
And I travel a lot, so this was actually really inconvenient. So
Yeah, right.
I had to hang out in America for a while, do some traveling within my own country.
Wait, have you ever heard this? Somebody just gave me this as a travel tip. 2 passports
Actually,
from the same country
yeah.
for this situation.
I just got this, actually. I'm like, I can't let this happen again.
You're allowed to have 2 passports?
It's true. Yeah. You got to have,
You just
like,
say I want. You don't say I'm claiming it lost. You just. How do you do it?
you got to give a reason for it. And this would qualify as a legit
Yeah,
reason.
it's like you don't. Have to, I love these. Sometimes you're like, you're like, you don't have to lie. You can actually tell them the real truth. It's actually the reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, or if you get unemployment, you're like, ooh, what should I lie? I'm like, say you're unemployed. That's why it's there. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can just be like, I travel a lot. I got to send my passport out, and in the meantime, I'm traveling to another place, and I won't be able to. And they'll be like, okay.
Exactly. Yeah. I think they know that like some countries hold you up with the visas. So
Yeah, if you work for USAID or something like that, like you're bouncing.
yeah, they're like, you want to go to Congo? Oh, well, I mean, we don't recommend that, but okay.
Okay.
That's going to take a while. Here's your second passport. It may take a while to get. Actually, just getting another passport in America is surprisingly annoying and complicated. Like, it could literally take like 3 months or something. But you got to like, I think you can pay more.
You can throw money at it.
Yeah.
You can throw money
You
at
can
it.
always throw money at stuff. And then you could shorten it down to like 2 weeks, but it's still more complicated than that. You have to like call this like agency or something, and you have to like time it just right, like within 2 weeks of when you plan to go to the agency.
I just did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I need it on a rush.
Yeah.
And then they go, okay, when's your ticket somewhere? Also, should I say this for travel tips? I do a travel tip at the end, but I'll just do it now. You can get a ticket, do a screen grab of that ticket, and then cancel the ticket if they
Yeah.
need you to like be proving that you have a ticket somewhere or like a way out. Also, sometimes you're like, I'm gonna go to this country for like, I don't know, who knows, and they go, we need you to prove that you're leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just pay for a ticket on United,
Yeah.
immediately cancel, but get that email.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, but they
Yeah,
were like,
I would never do this, but you can do
They
this.
go, when are you leaving town? I go, I don't know, fucking in this month. They go, no, that's too far in advance. You're like, ugh.
Yeah.
And you have to just, it has to be within 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got to get a ticket for, I don't know, I just made it a plausible place.
Right.
You
Right.
know, Cusco, Peru, I think. I was like
Yeah.
somewhere where it's, and then I was like, I need a passport, cancel that flight.
Right. Yeah, no, there's actually a lot of countries that'll require this for the visa, or even just like to get into the country. They'll be like, yeah, you need a flight out
You flight out.
or stuff like that. So there's actually literal websites built around this. They don't always work.
To fake it?
Yeah, I think one is literally called like fake flight ticket or something, which
Whoa.
is what it implies. But I think they get shut down, so it's like whack-a-mole.
I'm giving you my travel tip. Put it in there. I fucking locate it for later. We're
Yeah.
going to do a book of travel tips.
You could do either one.
Yeah. Just get the flight on there and cancel. Every airline gives you 24 hours.
They do, yeah.
Just screen grab and go. They don't have to prove it. But the thing is, sometimes you're like going to India. You're like, we're not going to be done. I might take a land thing over to fucking wherever, Thailand or Laos or something.
Yeah.
I'll decide later. Or I might go to fucking Bangladesh instead.
Yeah.
Let me go, But they're like, no, it's not allowed. Bullshit. Anyway, okay.
Right.
So back to you. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 2 passports. Oh, that's
Right.
2 of them.
And the Russian agency.
So, okay, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you for hosting for me. Yeah, I do
welcome.
need the help. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, why'd you go?
So mainly, I've always wanted to go to Russia.
Okay.
I mean, it's the biggest country in the world. It's like, I mean, it's Russia. It's, forget like the current political situation, everything that's going on. It's
This
just,
podcast is 100% apolitical. We
Yeah.
don't talk about it. We're not interested in that.
it's just a cool country. It's like Moscow. It's got like all the Soviet history.
You think a lot of Muslims went there because they thought it would be full of mosques and then realized Moscow was spelled differently than Moscow?
I haven't heard that one, but it's like, that's pretty wild. Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe
So
it.
stupid. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Pretty much retarded.
Yeah, you could take the Trans-Siberian.
Oh, yeah.
Which
Did you?
I did.
Wow.
Yeah. Once I eventually got there, I was just like, hell yeah.
You got pictures of that?
I do.
Let me see that.
Videos.
Yeah.
Do I have pictures? My problem is because I make these videos, I always forget to take pictures. But,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I could pull up a video.
You don't pay for YouTube Premium.
You know what's shitty? They don't just give it to me.
Wow.
Let it be known.
What
YouTube,
a cheap mother F. Turn it
it's a
sideways.
Trans-Siberian though.
Oh, that's cool.
You know,
Oh, wow.
giving back my bedding. Getting off the train at like
I wanna see the
4 or
view.
5 in the morning.
It's bright light out?
Yeah. And this is just like a little city.
Do you jump on and off? Do you have like a pass to go on and off, get off for a couple days, get back on?
I was trying to buy something like that, but I'm very like last minute.
Yeah,
so I didn't know where I was going.
Same way.
Yeah, I didn't know where I was going exactly. So
That's why it's fun to be like, I might just get off here. We'll see.
Yeah,
Did they have that?
they probably have something like that.
Okay.
Like a Trans-Siberian pass. This was like a city called Omsk. They told me it's like the Indianapolis of Russia or something.
In what way?
And like what's crazy about Russia is like in all these little cities across the country, they'll all have like some crazy history. Like in this particular place, I
Yeah.
found out that they like deported all these Germans there. So they had like this big like German Russian community. And most of them like left. Like they went to Germany after the Soviet Union fell. But they still had like a little community in a town. So I was like, I'm gonna go check this out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you get in
You want
trouble
me to
there?
keep this going? Or?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I want a picture of you on the train.
But yeah, on the train. I think I can get one more. Keep this going. This train party going.
What?
There we go.
Can you just? Is it like a cool train like here, like where you look out the window and like get the landscape and stuff?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, you can watch the landscape as you're going by.
I love a train.
They got like a restaurant car. It's no, the train.
Is that tobacco? Tobabski? What is that?
That says comrades actually. Tovari.
Oh. You speak Russian?
Especially after this story you all just had.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
My Russian's pretty good.
Okay. So. Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, the trains are awesome, but my mission was to go from Russia end to end. And
Okay.
once I finally got there, I was like very excited. And like when I first arrived, I was going to enter into Russia by land, and you pretty much have to do that. I think there's a way to fly into it from like Turkey or something, but otherwise, because of the sanctions, the borders with Europe are like very close.
Yeah.
There's no flights. So I went to Estonia, which is it's a
Yeah, I
country
have my
that.
friend's from there. He's a homosexual.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
like a homosexual in like a weird way. Like he sucks off guys at glory holes only.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't know they were known for that.
Yeah.
But
It
there
says
you go.
spray at my face. But there's a way to say that in Estonian.
You see, that's what happens when you get freedom and capitalism. Russia,
face
they
sprays.
don't have that. They have no homosexuals.
Okay.
But yeah, so I crossed the border from Estonia into Russia, and at first I thought, you know, that's gonna be the most like fear-inducing experience ever. I thought like if they're gonna get me, it's
Yeah.
gonna be right then, you know, and especially because to cross that border, it actually takes a crazy amount of time, like 8 hours.
At the border?
Yeah, for real. Like you show up there.
From Estonia to right here.
Exactly. The closest city is St. Petersburg.
Yeah.
Which is where I went after. And so you have like this long line. It's basically all Russians trying to cross back into Russia. And it's actually mainly the Estonians that are holding everybody up
Why?
because they don't actually want people to go to Russia. And they don't want people bringing like euros to Russia. And what happened to me was I get just to
Because
like
they hate them?
pretty much like the war and everything.
Also, I bet a lot of Estonians right on the border are looking for glory holes to suck off dudes.
Yeah, that too.
Like Ari Matty said, like a lot of them are like, that's like their main. It's hot springs or whatever, hot baths, and glory hole suck-offs.
Yeah, it is a place where men get into saunas with each other. So it is kind of an ideal location.
I didn't even connect the two just right now.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so go ahead.
Yeah. So you're on this line, and it takes like 8 hours. I finally get to like the Estonian side of the border, and they
Wait.
take. Yeah, go ahead.
You're coming from Russia into Estonia?
No, from Estonia into Russia.
So what do you mean you get to the Estonian part of the border? You get
like the Estonian-Russian border.
Yeah.
Just like this line is just so long.
So you get up to the line.
Yeah, the actual like
Okay.
passport control, customs.
Yeah. 8 hours.
Yeah, and so the Estonians take me into a room, and they want to interrogate me,
Yeah.
but like not in the way you might expect. They're like, "Listen, we don't think you should go to Russia. We've heard reports that foreigners, you're American, they get to like the other side of the border, and then the Russians just keep them there for like 24 hours, asking them questions, trying to verify them. We recommend you don't go." Now, retroactively, I might have taken that offer. Nothing happened at this particular spot, but
Can I critique the Estonian border police for a second?
go ahead.
You want to have that talk before the 8-hour wait. Once you're invested through an
agree with
8-hour
this.
wait, you've heard this?
No, I agree with this.
Oh, yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, then it's like, no, dude, I already put in a lot of time here. If you say, hey, first of all, you shouldn't go there, it's bad news, whatever. Also, you got 8 hours before you're even allowed to like
Yeah.
figure out if you can
Yeah,
go. Like,
yeah.
That's when you go, you know what, maybe fuck it.
Yeah, no joke. Seriously, I thought like I've invested too much into this. Like,
This is how I feel at like high level nightclubs in Berlin when they get there, and if you're dressed like this, they're like obviously no.
yeah,
You know, but they make you wait in line for 3 hours to get to the top, and they go, no. And you're like, you couldn't have seen me in line back there with my propeller hat. Go, hey, you, zero chance. You may as well just go enjoy your night.
fucking Germany.
Fucking Germany.
I thought they got rid of the rules.
Yeah.
You know,
Refugees welcome, but not in line at Berghain.
thought they got rid of the lines. Anyway,
So go ahead. So, yeah. So they tell you not to go, but you're like, oh, fuck it, I'm going.
yeah.
Pot committed.
I was just like, yeah. So yeah, then there's like this bridge that separates Estonia from Russia. Cross the bridge. Weirdly, the Russian side goes very smoothly. It's very fast. There's like one Russian border guard who's like, "You have camera? Let me see camera." He looks at it for like 2 seconds, gives it back. He's like, "Welcome to Russia." And that was it. And I was like, is it really? Were they lying about this in the West? Like, is it really that easy? I
Do you know what
go
that
in.
bridge is called?
What's that?
Do you know what the bridge is called? Friendship Bridge.
The city is Narva, so it
Narva?
might be the Friendship Bridge. I don't know. Yeah, that must be it. The Friendship Bridge. There you go.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
this
funny,
is the
'cause
main
they
route
didn't
into
sound
Russia.
friendly at all.
Not a lot of friendliness on that border now. But
Okay, so they takes your camera,
yeah, just for like 2 minutes or something.
Okay.
Not threatening at all.
looks through it, or just looking at it.
He literally just looks at it.
Okay.
Doesn't even like look like, do you have anything bad on there?
Yeah.
And I had heard like, obviously something crazy was going to happen.
Russia's the number one of the repressive regimes. Not in terms of like
Yeah.
total quality, but like they're the gold standard for
Yeah, they're good at it.
no rights. You don't know what you're allowed.
Yeah.
The military and the police can do whatever they want to you.
They can.
They're the kings.
Yeah. No,
So-
they're very good at that shit.
You're in the fucking show right now.
They-
You're in the NBA of this.
They've been developing this system for
Yeah.
like 100 years. So anyway, like I crossed to the country, and like I said, nothing bad happens. I'm just like, wow, Russia is kind of cool. I go to St. Petersburg. It's awesome. I'm just like, it's difficult like in Russia because of the sanctions. You don't know how to like use money. You have to like bring dollars and euros into the country and then like exchange it and then get a bank account and then you got to set that up. It's like a bit of a learning curve, but once I figured that out, I was like, wow, this is cool. Go to Moscow. Again, fucking awesome time. I just started taking the train across the country and just stopping in all these little cities, having a really cool trip.
This is what not real travel. That's a bad word. But like this is what the kind of travel when you're like long-term traveling. It's just like you just stop in a random city.
Yeah.
It's not about not seeing the fucking Kremlin.
Yeah.
It's just stopping in a random city.
This is what it's all about.
Yeah.
You know, just stopping in a random place, be like, what's going on here? So my goal was to get to the other side of Russia, this place called Vladivostok, which is like the far eastern side of Russia.
I've heard of that.
Yeah. It's right on the border with North Korea and
Okay.
China. That's how big Russia is.
And you got to go up, over, and around.
Yeah. So it's a little bit convoluted. Eventually I cross into Kazakhstan, go through China, and then come back into Russia.
Oh, that's how you did it.
Yeah. And so
Wow, so you cut through.
pointed out it's like this side.
Okay.
Where I went back in. And that's where the problem started, because
So now you're crossing over the border again.
yeah,
Doesn't China have good relations with them though?
the Chinese gave me no problems. I mean, I've had like a few run-ins with the Chinese police, but nothing like this. At the Chinese customs, they just like, yeah, waved me through. But then on the Russian side, it is very unusual for an American to be crossing that border. Like,
From
imagine
China into.
basically like our two.
Wait, you went Kazakhstan and then through China?
Yeah,
So all the way through China.
yeah, that's
So you skipped. You like got into Russia there, and left it for most of it.
yeah,
Wow.
that's the trip that Connor, me and Small Brain American did.
Did together?
Yeah. And then, of course, I kind of did this one on my own. Decided to go back into Russia. Yeah, no, like, so going back into Russia from there, it's just very weird for an American to be crossing. And, like, I kind of thought about that. I was like, yeah, I probably look like a fucking spy right now, like, trying to cross in. And, like, should I be doing this? But, I got this little trip. It was so great the last time. I had no problems.
Yeah.
And immediately, like, at this border, already, like, the Russian border police are taking me for extra questioning. I get an interrogation for like 2 hours. And this time they do like the full deal. They're like,
Then these are like soldiers.
I think they're either border
Is
police
this
or
them?
possibly like
You think this is
KGB.
them?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly it. Yeah, that's what they were trying.
Okay. Good to know.
I think some of them might have wanted it also. I don't, it's like a little unclear,
You guys did this whole trip together. That's really cool, though. What
Yeah.
a cool, friendly thing to do.
Yeah. You mean the one through Kazakhstan?
Yeah,
and
I mean
China?
all of it. I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
that was awesome. Yeah, that whole thing, that was cool.
Yeah.
That's where I
Yeah,
saw.
that was a joke, but like this is like back to like that sounds like a sick trip to like. So were you guys already friends at that point?
Yeah. Well, we became friends.
Or
We didn't-
friendly?
Yeah, we weren't like that we weren't that friendly yet. But
This after I mean, how long was this trip?
through China, it
Yeah,
ended up
with each
being
other.
about like 20 days. 20.
Yeah, so that's it. Now you're friends.
Yeah, no, for
Yeah.
sure. When you travel with somebody like that, you either hate them or you'll become friends for life.
Yeah, you
So-
really can. You can easily hate them.
Yeah. And if I don't like a person and I'm traveling with them, I will find an excuse to get off it.
It's so hard to get away
Yeah.
because you're both like, well, we're going on this hike for 4 days. Like we're both going to the same place.
Oh, if
And
it's a hike, then yeah, that's
Nothing
complicated.
else is happening. We're stopping day to day or on this thing. If it's a group, sure, you can just like, I'm out. That guy's annoying me too much.
Yeah.
But like, you're just stuck with them, and you realize, oh, I hate them.
Yeah. No, those are the worst.
And then you're like, I just got to make it to the end. And then at the end, you're like, all right, I'm going to another country. I'll see you. Where you
Yeah.
going? See ya.
That would happen to me like more often when I like studied abroad
Yeah.
in like college. You just get paired up with like these people that you don't know that you hate,
Yeah.
but like they're just annoying. And they're just like complaining about shit that's like really not that bad. They're like, oh, I can't get my favorite cereal here
You're like,
in Hong Kong. I'm like, all right, try being in China. And you
the
can't
McDonald's
use
is
Google.
too far away. And you're like,
Yeah.
McDonald's, don't go at all.
Yeah, like just stop complaining.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah. So
Where'd you guys meet? Here and then went together, or he wasn't there at the Estonian border with you?
no, this was way after that. This
Okay.
was there's a little country there called Kyrgyzstan.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome country, by the way. Heavily recommended.
Okay.
And yeah, we just agreed to meet up there in like this place called. Well, no, we didn't meet up in Bishkek. We were in Ash, a place called Ash.
Where's that? Romania? No.
No,
Kyrgyzstan.
it's Kyrgyzstan.
Wait, is this the trip that we're talking about, or is this another trip?
This is the trip that we did across China, and we started there. We crossed into China from there.
So this is not the one you went from China to Vladivostok.
It's a bit confusing, but afterward,
Okay.
I go into Russia
Okay.
because I'm like, it was part of a bigger trip I was doing across Eurasia. I started off in Ireland,
Oh, my
and
God.
I wanted to eventually make it all the way to like Eastern Russia. I was gonna end the trip there. It was like ocean to ocean, Atlantic Ocean to Pacific Ocean.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Ended up having to finish it in Japan instead, but yeah.
So wait, so what happens? So you're at the border, and then what?
Yeah, so at that border, they start like interrogating me for like 2 hours, and this time they were like,
You're an American in China coming into Russia.
that'll do it.
They must have been like, look, I'm sure China didn't stop you, but we are.
Yeah. They were like, well, I mean, honestly, they don't trust the Chinese either. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, that's like kind of hush hush. But
Interesting. Yeah, that's not publicized.
yeah, they there was an interrogation later on where I could tell they were trying to find out if I was a Chinese spy. Like, they were like, you speak Mandarin?
Do you?
Yeah. I lived in
Jesus,
China.
bro.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty weird. But
Okay.
like, I did live in China for a while, and you kind of need it. Not a lot of
Yeah.
English spoken
Yeah.
in China.
I've gotten in trouble.
I just like languages, so I'm like, yeah, I gotta learn that shit. So, but in Russia, that's pretty weird. They're like, that's very suspicious. We just imagine Americans to only speak English. What's going on with that? So they start asking for my phone. They want to see the hidden photos folder, and I'm like, oh no.
Come on, that's my nudes.
Yeah,
Come on,
that's-
bro.
You know, that's come on. Like, don't delete them at least.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I gotta use that later. But I have a
Where's your tip pics folder?
right, exactly. You know, please. And then like I get the phone back like 2 hours later, and that's like open, and I'm like, guys, what were you doing with this shit? Like, I
They're
think you
rating
left
them.
that open.
They're
You're-
harding the good ones.
Took like pictures and shit. They're like, oh,
They just,
porn is blocked in Russia right
They
now.
kept
Like,
taking screen grabs of you with those two black chicks in Tanzania.
I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So yeah, they just asked me, and it's a surreal experience, by the way, because like there's this one KGB dude who's just like, "You have a YouTube channel? Okay, can you sign like an autograph? I want to give it to my girlfriend." I'm like, "That's weird."
Because
but
I have a YouTube channel. You're not a fan. Just because I have a
he doesn't
YouTube-
know who the hell I am, but he's just like, "You have a YouTube channel. You're American. That's kind of cool."
Wow.
I'm gonna take your signature. I mean, everybody, the rest of the dudes were pretty serious, but this one guy was like, guys, come. He was like the nice guy. He's like, guys, come on. He's like a YouTube guy, like, you know, relax.
YouTube guy. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they kind of, this was more like they're breaking my balls, but they eventually let me in.
Are they aggressive at you? Or are they like they're
It's-
being mean and tough? Like you shut up, you sit there, or like, all right, we gotta talk to you.
They're not like horrific. They're not like smacking me around or something, but they're pretty stern. You know, like the default Russian expression is pretty stern. You know,
Yeah,
like,
right.
They don't really smile a lot.
Yeah.
It said they smile if they like you or something,
Yeah, I wouldn't
but
smile. If you see that chicks, I wouldn't smile either.
yeah, they're just like asking me these questions. There's probably like a set list of questions they have to ask, and we just go through the list. And finally, they just, after a while, they're like, "Okay, you go in." And I thought like that was the end of it. I thought everything was cool.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, you would think
So
so.
it was the end of it?
But from that point forward, I started to get worried. I was like, "Whoa, this is the shit they told me about." So, just a couple of days later, I take the train again, and I show up in this place called the Jewish Oblast. I don't know if you ever heard of this.
It's a city?
This was one of the places they originally proposed to be the site of Israel. And it's kind of wild. It's just like
Russia?
way the fuck over here, like in eastern Russia, Siberia. And they're just like, we're just going to give this land to the Jews. That could be like the Jewish state. Yeah, there you go. That's the name of it.
That's the region. The
Yeah.
Jewish
See, they got like a little
Autonomous.
synagogue thing.
Oblast.
Yeah.
Why were there a lot of Jews there?
No, I think they all left, unsurprisingly. But they still have like, yeah, a little architecture like that, like a little synagogue and stuff.
Wow.
I thought it would be kind of interesting to visit.
Yeah.
But if anyone is watching this and considering going there, my advice would be do not go
You say
there.
did not. Why?
Do not go to that place because they have police that really don't trust foreigners. And they're like really hoping to get like a spy. So in this region, little did I know, there's like a law in Russia that you cannot be within 20 miles of a border.
You
And I get,
really?
yeah.
20 miles?
Yeah.
What if you're... Oh, there's no border towns.
There are border towns. This is why it gets really confusing. So, I I get arrested for that at some
For
point.
being within 20 miles of a border.
Yeah.
That's a lot of miles.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
be
a
honest
very,
with you.
it's a wide area. And, yeah, there you go. They got fish.
Yeah, okay.
Might be irradiated, but
Chick's talking on her cell phone, smoking a ciggy.
yeah. So I get stopped. That law, if you get arrested for that, it's not
And what border are you next to? China.
still China.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not Mongolia.
Not Mongolia, yeah. It's like
Okay.
that little thing right there.
This little.
No, like the other side
Oh,
of
it's
it.
up here.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
that's it,
there.
That's it. Oh, yeah.
There's-
So it's just China.
where they used to put the Jews. And
I mean, they must have like swarmed that fence to China every Christmas. They must
so,
have
yeah.
really been like, we got to get out of here just one day.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
yeah, it's a pretty wild region. Like
Yeah.
you actually had both like Jews and just Russians trying to escape the Soviet Union,
Oh
and
my
they'd go into
God.
China. And so like up until World War II, they would actually hang out in that region of China. There's a place called Harbin. And
Hardin?
Harbin.
Okay.
Yeah. And they still have like these like synagogues and Russian stuff in that city. But then like World War II happened, the Japanese came and they're like, all right, maybe we'll go somewhere safer now.
Hold on. I want to see if they have Chinese restaurants here. Think they do?
If I remember right, I can't remember.
It's
There must
right
be
near
one.
the border.
Yeah.
Come on, do it there. Why do they fucking do this? What's the name place called?
You could type in a place called Leninskoye, which is like Lenin, then Skoe. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, right there.
That is also where I got arrested.
No. Okay. So what happened?
Anyway, I get arrested, and it's supposed to just be like basically like a $5 fine. It's like one of those things where they're just like, don't do that again. Or maximum like a 48-hour like jail sentence, like in the local like town jail or whatever. So, but that one gets more intense also,
Why?
because I don't know like how this happens, but somebody like in the KGB, they're called the FSB now, gets informed that there's an American on the border with China, and they show up, and then that's where things get wild, because they start interrogating me. They start giving me the whole thing like, why are you here? Why do you know these languages?
And these people are not jokey? These people are serious?
They are not fucking around at all. These are the super serious people.
Whoa.
And it was like one dude in particular. You could just tell like this dude was trying to like move up the ladder. You know, like he wanted to get this. He wanted like an American spy right
yeah,
there.
That's a get.
Yeah, like
that's a fucking
like
career.
he's getting like moved to Moscow if
Yeah,
he does
that's
that.
63 home runs.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they're not fucking around. They like film the whole thing. They're taking notes, and things just get progressively shittier. Like they start, they're like, oh hey Thomas, we need to drug test you. So we're gonna take you to this hospital that's like a couple hours away. Not sketchy at all.
Oh my god.
They drug test me, and this is horrifying, by the way. The test throws like a false positive for meth, which as fucked up as I am, I've never taken meth before.
Oh, buddy, you gotta. It's the best. You think you like weed?
Yeah, I
Wait
know.
till you find meth.
I
You gotta
know.
take it to the Orgbuz Leninskaya Tarb Hospital.
No, they don't have a real hospital in that town. They go to
There's no pictures of this one, so maybe it's not.
yeah. There's like a bigger city in that oblast. I forgot the name of it, but
Okay.
the hospital
and
is
they
there.
took you there. Wow.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking like, did they?
That's a made up false positive. That's not even the thing went off.
I'm thinking they literally just like planted drugs on me or something, and I'm starting to get scared as shit. So
Hey, they could just hold you
yeah,
and go, he
yeah.
did drugs here. We got to fucking deal with him.
Yeah, because I think almost every American held in Russia story starts off with like, oh yeah, they found like weed or something. They found like a pen. They found like whatever.
Brittany Griner.
Yep.
Just give us a reason.
Yeah. I was really worried about getting grindered. So,
Yeah. Dude, you're black already. Quit with the weed. Be careful. It's not. I'm not saying it's right that this happens, but you got black with weed and in Russia.
yeah.
What a fucking cool chick to take.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm taking a chance.
Yeah, I mean, come on now. Yeah, that was a bit
Getting
much.
hoy.
That was a bit much.
So they're fucking false positive on meth.
Yeah, yeah. And then they send me back to like the jail, and they're just like, "Oh, don't worry, everything will be over soon." I'm just like, this gets even crazier. So remember, like the initial charge is just like 48 hours. So
Charge for what?
for being near the border, within 20 miles of the border. So they can't hold me for more than 48 hours according to their law. So they actually let me
I love
out.
that according to their law.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
They let me out, and I have like this big relief. I'm like, oh, this is over. Great. What they do is, after I had to like pay this fine, they're like, okay, listen, you got to get back to the town where you left your passport, and because I had it like an Airbnb, and I left everything in there. So we're gonna like get this taxi for you, and they're gonna take you back. And I get in this taxi that they got for me, and it's really weird. It's like this lady who's not making eye contact with me.
Oh.
Like the dashboard mirror is like angled in a way I can't see what's behind me. And they just like drive me back in silence. It's like really creepy. We finally get back to like the capital of the Jewish Oblast, the place where I left all my stuff.
Then it's good.
And they literally had set up like a sting operation for me. Like, I'm not kidding.
What?
Like 6 police officers were just like waiting for me at this Airbnb. And there's a guy already filming. There's like, they found like a translator to like yell stuff at me. And then they like basically say, listen, you refuse to give your passport, so we got to take you back to the police station. I get.
Wait.
Yeah.
But you're like, no, let me just get my passport for you.
It all happened like so quickly, and they did this by design.
Obviously.
They don't actually want me to get the passport.
That's so crazy. You're like, okay, I'm going to get it. And they stopped you and go, well, you're not giving it to us? Break down how it went. So you get out of the cab, and then what happens?
I get out of the cab, and they actually drag me out of it.
So you're like getting out, and it's just they all swarm you and like grab you?
They all swarm me. Yeah, they treat me like a criminal. And again, this is getting freaky. So they claim because immediately the next day, like a trial was set up.
What?
Not scary at all.
What?
And I get, shuttered in there, and I find out at that trial, like, I am on trial because I did not present my passport, and my YouTube videos were offensive to Russia. So, and the trial was over in like 5 seconds.
What? They're like, here are the charges to charge. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah. I wasn't given a lawyer. It actually is possible to have a lawyer in Russia. I found that out later, but they kind of didn't really make that obvious. Yeah. I don't know if the lawyer can actually solve it, but you can have one. So, yeah, and what is one of the scariest moments of my life, they're just like, okay, you got to go to jail now. And the sentence was for 15 days in like actual kind of like light prison. And they also gave me like this giant fine that I was supposed to pay, like for the YouTube videos.
For just having them in the past?
Yeah. Because I had released a couple of videos of my Russia trip, which
from that trip like while on that trip.
Yeah, and keep in mind, like I said, I had an amazing time in like Moscow and stuff. So I'm just showing like, hey guys, look, Moscow's kind of fun.
Carlson did.
Yeah.
Kind of the same video. Like, look, you can go to a grocery store and get this.
Yeah.
It's not exactly what you think.
Yeah. They were just looking for an excuse because, like, I had something in the description of the video, like, yeah, everybody thinks about, like, the invasion of Ukraine, but, what's actually going on in Russia? And they're just like, he called it an invasion. That was stupid of me.
Wow.
For sure, but...
You would not have even thought of that. It's just what it's called here.
Yeah. Yeah. I was supposed to call it the Special Military Operation. I fucked up.
Wow. You didn't get the memo.
Nah. So, like, and again, this all happens super quickly. They put me in a van. I get sent to a prison, like, immediately. And you can imagine what I'm thinking at this point. I'm like, I'm about to be on the news. Like, I'm about to be one of those people. Like, they got an American. Like, they're going to, like, set me up for something. It was, like, scary as hell. So, the sentence was, like, for 15 days. So I thought maybe it's going to be over like in 15 days, like maybe. The problem is the FSB, like the KGB, keeps coming back with like these requests. They're like, we need to take him to be drug tested again. We need to like take his luggage to check it for drugs. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. They're trying to find something.
To add on.
Yeah. Maybe they're trying to plan something. Yeah, I didn't like
the drug testing would be like, no, I've been in your custody. There's no way I could do anything.
Yeah.
But in your luggage is a good way to do it. It's like, he also had this. We didn't know. Now we know.
Yeah, I think that was the one they were hoping for. They really thought they were going to get me with that shit. Because, like when you check into the prison, you have to like, I still had like, my bag I carry around when I'm traveling. So they have like a room. You're like supposed to leave all your belongings and stuff. So as I'm checking that in, again, it's almost like a sting operation. Like all these like KGB guys show up and they're like, okay, we have him now. Let's take a picture. It's like one of those pictures, they were preparing to like put in the newspaper or some shit like that.
Did you smoke weed in Russia?
Oh, fuck no.
You did not.
Fuck no.
Did you get it presented to you at all?
No.
Was it around?
No, but I do have an interesting story about that inside the jail.
Okay, keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. So they take the luggage. They have me sign all this stuff. They take this picture. And at this point, I think I'm fucked. They're going to fucking do something. I'm going to be in jail for like 10 years or something. My life is over. Fucking scary. Thankfully, I am not stupid enough to do drugs in Russia or China, which was the last place I was in.
Yeah.
Had nothing questionable.
I've done marijuana and cocaine in China. So,
Impressive.
Thank you.
Impressive.
I'm not even a coke guy.
I have never done any drugs in China.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just want to put that out there. Anyway, I did not sleep for like 4 days, I think.
In this prison?
Yeah. No,
what's the prison like? You didn't take any pictures of that.
Yeah, I didn't get to bring
what's
my
it
camera.
like? Cell? Just a regular cell? Room?
It's
what do we got?
The only good thing is like because basically everyone, like all the men are like being shipped off to like war or whatever. And there's just like a lot of migration from these areas to Moscow.
Yeah.
There's very few people. There's very few criminals. So I had at first like a jail cell to myself.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not
Better than your
too
Airbnb.
small. Yeah. Didn't have anything to do, but like I had a lot of space to walk around and whatever.
Okay.
There's like
just by yourself. Do you have a book?
That's kind of funny. Like the only book I had was like an English textbook made for like Russian 5th graders.
Oh, okay.
Because I asked this translator, do you have any books you can give me to read like while I'm in there? She's just like, okay, yeah. It was nice. Like she tried to find something, but that's like all she had, at least in English. So eventually I got like a dictionary of like Russian to English or English to Russian. And I was like using that to learn Russian while I was there. So I was like, yeah, what's the word for don't beat me? You know, like please no more, please.
Wow.
I'm not a spy. Yeah, so I start off there.
It's not like they're over punishing you for being a spy. You're just not a spy.
Yeah.
So it's like, this isn't even like the wrong response. I'm just not a spy.
Yeah. No, exactly. It's kind of a binary thing.
Wow.
I'm not. I don't work for the CIA. So yeah, I'm in this cell. It's I don't know what like prison cells in other countries are like, but in Russia they have like this big like red light above the door that stays on the whole time. So it's just like always light in the room. So that I guess they have like a security camera and they want to see what you're doing all the time. And there's just like always somebody going by watching what you're doing. There's like a smelly toilet in the room. There's like a little desk thing, and then they'll bring you like food a couple times a day. Yeah, prison stuff. They don't let you out that often. They'll let you out into like this little, it's like their version of the yard is just like this kind of like cage thing.
Yeah.
And it's like about...
Inside or outside?
It's about as big as this room.
Okay.
Even smaller.
Wow.
Yeah. And they just put you out there and they say, yeah, you can walk around for a bit.
This is outside?
Yeah.
In a cage? Okay.
And this was Russian winter, so of course it's snowing. It's like horrific.
What are you wearing? Did they give you a jumpsuit or do you wear your own clothes?
No, they actually... I don't know if they did this to save money or it's just like a thing. But you wear your own clothes.
Okay.
They'll check it first to make sure you can't like, I don't know, shank somebody or like strangle somebody with like the cords on your sweatshirt. But I had like one sweatshirt and that was my coat. And I'm just like, of course, like you're in there like the whole day, so you're like desperate to get out there for anything. So I'm like, okay, yeah, fuck it, I'll walk around a cage for like an hour.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, like the weird thing with like the weed is like after a day, because initially they tell me like it's not gonna be so bad. You're gonna be by yourself. You know, you're gonna have like your own jail cell. The second day, without warning, they just like moved me to another cell with like this Russian guy, who's like in his 50s. He was there for drugs, I think. And this guy, I mean, he's a nice guy and everything, no problems whatsoever. But and I didn't even think about this at the time, but he would ask me like these weird questions, like just completely out of nowhere. He'd just be like, Thomas, let's talk about drugs. You know, have you ever done weed? You know, what do you think about weed? Just like in this way that I'm like, why are you asking this? Like, this is kind of weird.
Whoa.
Yeah. And
Just
like,
to trick you.
yeah, some people think like this guy was planted there or he had like an agreement.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like either he was already in jail for drugs, like we'll let you off easier if you get info out of him, or I think he's just in the FSB. And they're like, we're going to dress you like what we think a drug dealer might look like and just put you in there.
My bet is like he might have been there, for like the initial charges, and they're like, hey, we'll make this agreement with you, and like, you know,
bring us the big white whale.
Yeah, bring the big
American,
whale. The big
spy
American whale.
drug dealer.
Yeah. But thankfully
So what did you say to him?
Yeah, thankfully I mean, I had not done drugs like on that trip. Like it'd be insane. And I was just like, no, I've never done weed in my life. No, why would I ever do that? I don't like it. I don't like the smell of it.
You just said no. I haven't in a while. Just go, I've never done it.
Yeah. I didn't even want to risk saying it in a way like, oh, maybe when I was like younger, in America. No, I was just like.
That's everybody's mistake.
Yeah.
Being more honest than you even need to be. You don't need to tell them anything.
Yeah.
And then when the cops in the movies like, we'll go easier on you if you're like, it's not even up to them how easy they go on you.
Yeah.
It's the courts. So just go like, nope, didn't. Like, that's a joint in your hand. Like, it's not mine. Like, you're alone. You're like, it's not mine. I don't know. I've never seen it.
Yeah, no, for real. It's just, say what you got to say.
Yeah.
Like, don't say any more than you need to say, I should say. So, yeah, I'm just like, no, I don't do drugs. Of course not. Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
Okay. And time passes. Again, it's like 15 days. And eventually, like the luggage that they took, it comes back. Just, of course, the police don't come back and like bring it back. They just like bring it back with like a note. And it says, everything's okay. You can have your stuff back. And after 15 days...
You were there for 15 days?
15 days, yeah. Yeah. So
in a prison?
Yeah, this is like 17 days in total.
Were there caged like walls? Just like the regular prisons where you can hold on in America? Or is it just a room?
It looks kind of more like an insane asylum. It's just like this big iron door, and there's like a little opening that they'll open up and be like...
Step back?
Yeah.
And then you get food?
Exactly, one of those. Or if they need to yell at you, they'll say something. So, where was I going? So, yeah, after 15 days, KGB shows up. They hand me a piece of paper, and they're just like, we want you to sign this. This basically says you're going to be deported, and you're going to leave the country for 5 years. You're not allowed to come back.
What?
Yeah. And at that point, I was like, I guess that's the best I could hope for right now. Because, don't want to be here on any other charge.
They kicked you out.
Yeah, they kicked me out. And even that was stressful because, like, even after I get out, because eventually, like, with some friends' help, I eventually get a lawyer, and the lawyer, like, appeals, like, the whole thing. But you can't actually appeal it. It's not.
Cannot.
Yeah, this is, this is not something
they're
not.
already decided.
They're not going to allow you to lose.
It wasn't
not going to allow you to win this.
Oh, you showed new info.
Yeah.
It's like, we decided what we want to give you. We'll charge you with.
Yeah. I had this lawyer who actually like looked at the case report, and he's just like, they actually made like a fuck ton of mistakes, but like it was just unwinnable,
Wow.
So even after I got out, they were like, we can't let you leave until you like formally lose this case, like your appeal. So they brought me back to the court, and I had to like spend another day in that town, just like losing this case all over again.
Leninskaya, whatever.
The capital of the Jewish Oblast, which I think is, I forget the name of it, but it might just be called like the capital of the Jewish Oblast. Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah, Birobidzhan.
Wow.
Yeah, it's yeah, they got that.
They got the Lenins.
A little synagogue. Of course, the Lenin. And the
So-
Lenin is obligatory.
So they let you out, then you had to do your appeal, and then they go like, all right, beat it? What do they say after that?
So after they finally have me lose the appeal, they're kind of just, they don't like say like you got to get out, but it's like implicitly known, like I got to get out.
You got it, yeah.
The problem
also, what do you
is-
want to be there for anymore? They're just going to get you again.
Yeah, the problem is like because I was just in like prison, I overstayed my visa, and
Oh,
so
what?
that becomes a new problem. And I got to go find a way to like get my visa canceled, say that I overstayed, and get like a new exit visa that would allow me to leave the country. So I spent like the whole night doing that, trying to get that set up. It's like very nerve wracking because I'm like, are they gonna try to like use this to arrest me again? You know, like I finally come back the next morning, get the visa, and then I just like book it. I'm like, I pay like the first taxi I can find, like take me to like the nearest big city, which is called Khabarovsk. It's one of the biggest cities over there. And they had a flight that day to like this random city in China. And I'm just like, fuck it. I am on that flight.
Yeah.
So I like got the ticket booked. Everyone on that flight is like a Chinese worker that have been in Russia working on some project, and they're just going home.
Yeah.
And
Really?
yeah.
Oh, that's like the like Mexican immigrants.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. Although I don't know, it's not exactly like that. I think they brought the Chinese over because they were just like, maybe they're better workers. Like we trust them to build this shit more.
Remember Crazy People, the movie Crazy People?
Yeah.
With Dudley Moore, maybe? It was just like an advertising agency. He
Yeah.
goes, he's nuts. He like lost his mind, so then he started doing like real advertising.
Yeah.
And he was talking about Japanese cars, like, and Sony products, like, their engineers are shorter, so they can get closer to the product as they're making it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's yeah, we like them better.
Whoa.
Yeah, so that was
And then you got over the border to China, okay?
that was the happiest flight of my life. Yeah,
My God.
Yeah, man.
It
Like,
must have been like when you landed, you're like, thank you for not turning this around.
yeah. There's like this. You ever seen The Last King of Scotland? That's actually about Uganda.
With the cross-eyed guy?
Yeah.
Whatever his name is? Forrest Whitaker?
Yeah, exactly. That dude, yeah. But like at the end of the movie, like the dude has been like tortured and he's like trying to get out of the country, and he just miraculously gets on this flight that's like leaving, and he's just like looking out the window like, oh, thank God.
Like, yeah. Wow,
That's how
what
I
a
felt.
feeling.
That's
What a
how I
feeling.
felt. Yeah. I like the whole time I thought for sure I'm fucked.
Political
But,
prisoner.
yeah.
Those guys, they came back, like in North Korea, like, we'll give you back brain dead. We'll
Yeah.
wait for a while. Then if we have to give you back, we'll
Yeah,
just make
yeah.
sure you're brain dead. Then we'll
Because
give
it
you back.
100% looked like that kind of situation. I might have.
And you're like, I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah.
I didn't even pull down a poster.
Yeah. I mean, I might have got lucky because like I was literally
Doesn't
in there.
sound lucky.
Like I mean, not in that sense, but in the sense that the election happened, like while I was there.
Which election? U.S.
The only election that matters, like the U.S. election.
Okay.
And so Trump literally gets elected, and the whole time I'm in the prison, the warden and like the officials, they don't speak a lot of English, but they're like, Trump victory, we want Trump to win.
They
And I'm
like Trump.
They like Trump. In Russia, they think Trump is like favorable
Why?
to Russia. I mean, I guess like he
Isn't
came off that
fun?
way.
Okay, right.
I mean, comes off as like a fair negotiator, like with Ukraine. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's possible that helped because they're just like, we don't want to piss off Trump like by like arresting another American now. This is like really bad timing.
Right.
So they're just like, let's just deport him. Let's just get him out of here.
You've been deported.
Yeah.
Was there any thought you had of like, well, now that I'm out, I want to stay? Or they're like, you're going?
No, there was zero thought that I wanted to stay there. There was like, I hope to go back to Russia someday. Like I said,
Are you afraid now of like, I'm in the system now?
I mean, there's a lot of awesome people in Russia. Like, before this, I had an awesome time. But that was fucking scary. Might be the scariest thing that ever happened to me in my life.
Oh my God.
And yeah, I'm gonna wait like a decade or
Okay.
something minimum. Forget the
I
5
might
years.
just not go back.
Yeah,
Like I get wanting to go. There's other places to go where they might not be like, if he comes back, grab him for sure.
yeah.
Did they say don't ever come back, or do they say
No, they didn't say that.
you just have to leave?
Officially, they said you're banned for 5 years.
5 years. Okay.
Yeah. But
And that's in writing?
it is in writing. Yeah.
When you were in the prison, the question is, what do they feed you? How often do they feed you? That's one question. And where did you shit and piss?
So you have like a toilet right in the room.
Okay.
Yeah. So you gotta like do that in front of like your cellmate and everything. Got like a little shitty
Shit?
sink.
You have to shit in front of him?
Yeah.
Pissing I get. Just turn your back, but...
Yeah. You get used to it. You have like conversations.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd be like, come on, man. And you're like, I got to shit. I'm like, oh, it stinks.
Yeah. There's a way you can angle yourself
You
with
really
the
can
view
tuck
of the
your
bunk
dick.
bed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the food would come in. The food was surprisingly like actually not that bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'd give you like bread. Russian bread is not bad. They give you like this soup and stuff. So you just mix the soup with the bread and like, yeah, you're like, okay. It's one of the few things to look forward to.
Was it? And how often do they come?
They gave you 3 meals a day.
3 squares.
Yeah, 3 squares.
Was it good?
Some of them were pretty nasty. Like it'd be like this weird meat dish, like ground up meat or whatever. But when it was like the soup and the bread,
Yeah.
because like that's the one thing they cook really well, like soup, borscht, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Good point.
Yeah.
So when you like take some, whatever, were you like, that's good?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The only problem was,
Yeah.
like when I first got there, again, thinking back to like what happens to like people in prison in Russia, I was like, what if they poison me? Like I seriously had this thought. I was like, what? Maybe I should not eat the food,
Whenever I feel like that, I feel like it's like a horror movie where like the monster gets like more and more powerful. Like, what if they poison me? Like, yeah, okay, but so if I don't eat the food,
Yeah.
they're just going to find another way to kill me.
Right.
It's not like they tricked you into, let's take you into the woods. Like, I'm not going with you. Like, then I'll shoot you here.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It took me a little while to calm down on that, but like the next day when they moved me to the cell with the other dude and he's just like, eating it, no problem. I'm just like, okay, I'll risk it. I'm hungry.
Was it filling?
Pretty much.
You're
After more or less, I mean, like, yeah, I could have eaten more calories. I'm a really skinny dude. Like,
Yeah.
I can eat a lot, but it was all right. And you are able to get stuff into the cell if somebody brings it and then they vet it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, like in my luggage, I had like a few random stuff like oatmeal.
So you asked to have it?
Yeah, I asked to have it. And they give it to you like a day later or something after checking it.
So what'd you do? Make oatmeal in the soup? Or did you get hot water?
Yeah, they'd give you hot water.
Could you get coffee?
They would give you 1 glass of coffee a day. So there's that.
This is all very interesting. I could see it going any which way. Either treat you very well or like, starve you. You get a cockroach if you can catch it.
Right. This is not like, this was prison, but they basically have like, I guess like a light version for like the light offenders. And then they have like the
Siberia.
gulag prison
Right.
where it's like you're 6 dudes to a cell. You're doing hard labor and whatnot.
That's where Pussy Riot went, to like a gulag.
Yeah.
Where eventually their relatives, like, we don't know where they're at anymore.
I believe the Wall Street Journal guy that got arrested, he was sent to like a more of a gulag
Gulag
prison.
is a terrible name.
It's a pretty nasty sounding name. Yeah. It's so if they actually got me for drugs, that's where I was going. Like for sure. Yeah.
Oof.
That's where I would have been.
Damn. All right.
On that note.
So those are pretty much the places you got in trouble with the law.
Yeah.
Are there-
There's
what?
a few more, but
What else you got? Breeze through them.
I'll breeze through them real quickly. Yeah, because that was the most intense.
Yeah.
We went through the most recent. So you could argue the other ones were actually not as bad as those two. So there was one time I was in Kenya. This is kind of wild. And it's in a
Keep
video.
in mind, audience, he goes to a lot of places. So this is a small percentage of the places he's been
Yeah.
where he's gotten in trouble.
I get around.
Okay.
For better or worse. Kenya, which is right next to Tanzania. I'm in like
You got a
Mombasa.
black chick thing for sure. Anyway, go ahead. You're in Mombasa?
You ever heard of Mombasa?
Yeah,
It's
I've heard of
on
it.
like the coast.
Okay.
It's a pretty cool city, but after this, I won't be going back. They have like this. It's a Muslim city. It's supposed to be a Muslim city, but there's like a church. So like I don't know. For my video, I'm just filming random stuff, and because I filmed this church, they're like, "Why is a white guy filming a church in Mombasa? This is weird. He must be a terrorist." So I get stopped for that. I get asked for like 4 hours. Like, yeah, you must be a terrorist, right? You know, there was this other weirdly. There was like this other white lady from England that went to Kenya and then like joined this like Somali terror group. It's like the most random thing. I don't know if you heard of it, but
remember
like,
that.
yeah, this is like this lady, and she looks literally like a like a female version of me.
I mean, you just gotta, when you see those stories, you're like, oh, you gotta get dicked right. You gotta get one good dick in. And I'm sorry that you haven't had one in a while, but
Yeah.
that's definitely the result
And
of
like
that.
she was going to Africa, you would think like.
That's what she's going for, a good dick in.
But no, she goes to join a terror group. Like she did it all wrong.
Terrorize that
And-
pussy is what you should have wanted.
Exactly,
Someone terrorize
exactly.
his pussy.
Yeah, so she fucked it up for all of us,
Yeah.
for everybody.
So so what did they do?
That was another one of those situations where I was like, when do I give the bribe? You know, I just like, and it's like after 4 hours, they finally start saying like, hey, maybe you could buy us dinner and everything. And like at that point, I was like, wait, can't I go now though? I'm like, what, do I still have to pay you? Like, I don't know. I gave them the dinner money anyway. I was like, I don't want
Yeah.
them to have an excuse to keep me longer. So that was one. Another one, and me and Connor actually went through this one together
Okay.
in China. We're up on the North Korean border. And
Tense border?
yeah, you know, it's just a relaxed one, you know.
Okay.
No.
Are they cool with North Korea or no? No.
It's a weird relationship they have. They go from being like really cool, like best communist friends forever, to like we don't like Kim Jong-un and we really wish he would step down, so we're gonna put pressure on him.
He ain't
Anyway.
stepping down.
There's this one part of the border where North Koreans like frequently cross because like the river is very shallow and it's not that like wide. And for most of the border, actually, it's parts of it are almost like a tourist attraction. You'll see like a bunch of Chinese tourists there taking pictures and stuff. This part of it is not. It's like you're not supposed to be there. So they saw us taking pictures of like this border outpost. Immediately into a police van, they're asking like, what are you doing? You know, like, show us the pictures. Okay, delete them. We just want to let you know that this is not allowed in China. And basically what they're saying is like, you can delete this shit or you're going to Chinese prison.
I mean, of course I'll delete it. You can just
Yeah.
delete it for me. You have control of my phone.
Yeah. So I was appreciative, at least they
Of the
just gave me
option.
that option. Yeah. They didn't immediately go to like the stick.
Yeah. Wow.
So yeah, we did that. They drove us back to our hotel, and we're just like, okay, we'll get out of here now. We're not gonna go back to that town. Yeah. It's
But it's like you're not even doing anything. Usually it's like when I fear trouble, there was once in Indonesia, I was driving back. I met some people from, I don't know where, Seattle.
yeah,
We hung out for a few days. You know, we just meet somebody and you're like, now we're friends for 3 days.
natural.
And they had an Airbnb way up in the mountains. So I was like up there and we got fucking lit up drunk. And I'm driving back my moped with no helmet,
Yeah,
drunk. And I come up to a checkpoint
yeah,
for traffic. And I'm like, well, this is why I would go to jail,
Yeah.
justifiably.
yeah.
You know, driving drunk with no helmet on. It's like I should be in jail.
Yeah.
And I just get there. I'm like, play it cool. And then I get there. I'm like, I go, yeah, okay, go ahead. I'm like, but like you haven't done anything wrong in these places.
Yeah.
You
it's-
haven't like procured weed. You haven't fucked a hooker. You haven't stolen anything.
I'm not saying I've never procured weed.
Yeah, but that's not what you got in
I
trouble
never-
for.
yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to insult you.
I mean, you know, don't make me out to be uncool here. You know.
But none of these are what you're getting in trouble for.
Yeah.
You're just getting like, you look like, I don't know. You look like trouble to a cop.
Yeah. No, that is the crazy thing. It's like, and I like when I introduce these stories to people that I don't know, And like I start saying like, so when I went to prison, hold up, like let me clarify. Like I didn't actually do anything. You got to explain the whole thing.
Damn.
Not recommended.
Bro, that's hilarious. All right. Well, do you have any tips for getting out of trouble? if ever you're in these situations?
So, yeah, I'm gonna, as much as I hate to say this, because I highly recommend going anywhere. You know, I would even say you could still go to Russia, but only go to Moscow. Like, just fly directly there.
Where there's tourists. Where there's a lot of tourists.
Exactly. That's where I expect you to go. Do not go anywhere. Like, don't get off the beaten path. That is not the country to do it.
Interesting.
That was stupid of me.
That's a good travel tip. When going to Russia, go where the tourists go. Don't call attention to yourself. Like, why would you be here?
Yeah. Russia, Moscow, St. Petersburg, that's it. China, same thing. China's a little more open. But, you know.
I've heard of Vladivostok, though.
You probably can go to Vladivostok. Can't confirm it.
Yeah.
But it is a big city.
Damn.
Probably could stay in the big cities and you'd be all right.
Who's that? Korea? That's Japanese. So Japanese islands go right up to Russia there. And then that island in the U.S., that last, like,
yeah,
that's crazy. That's way further west than most of that part of Russia.
Yeah, I never realized that until recently. We literally got America all the way up to here.
Yeah. I just went to Anchorage and Ukriavik, north, and I was talking to some, like, radio reporters.
Nice.
And they're stationed out there just doing reports on, like, fishing communities.
Yeah.
But it's like but it's like the flights get canceled nonstop because everyone speaks Russian. All the names are Russian. It's American.
It's a trippy thing.
Yeah. It's so far out there.
But to be honest with you, those are some of my favorite places.
Yeah.
Like when you have like two like weird cultures like coming together, you know, like
Mongolia's like that, half China. Have you been to Mongolia?
I have been.
Nice.
Love Mongolia.
Damn, that's one I really want to go to.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
Ride a horse over there in the grasslands.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan style.
Yeah.
Start a new fiefdom, you know.
Yeah.
Just go and invade China again.
I'm going to pull out like a big Speedo. I'm going to call myself Genghis Cock.
Yeah.
And I'll see if I can take over.
Yeah. That's all you got to do.
Where do you want to go you haven't been? Is there any place that's calling you like, I got to fucking get there?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I have this annoying ambition of getting to every country.
Okay.
I would love to just go everywhere.
This is what I was going to say before. That guy, that travel writer, Rolf Potts, Smalley Brainy is going to take his writing class this summer. And I've taken it. And it's just a writer I know. But he's like, there's an idea called psychogeography. It's just something that gets you moving around.
Okay.
Something. So for Henry Rollins, it's going to record stores. So when he goes to Russia, he's like, let me find the local record shops. It just gets you moving instead of like, I don't know, nothing.
Yeah.
Or you follow like, when he's in Paris, he'll be like, let me follow that black cat that's everywhere. And then just like take note of it.
Right.
Getting to every country is a great one.
Yeah.
It's just like, it'll make you go somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know like why I have this, but
I don't know. It's
I just have like
yeah.
I just have like this insatiable urge to just keep moving. Like I get like kind of bored if I'm just in one place for too long.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will ever go away, but it's just fun.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it does or doesn't, it's just your vibe.
Yeah. And I don't know when
How many have you been to as of right now?
I think it's something like maybe 80.
How many are there?
193 officially.
Let me ask you a question about this then. You want to go to every country. You're up to 178.
Yeah.
And then the inevitable happens that Scotland breaks off from the UK and becomes their own country.
Yeah.
You've been to Scotland already.
Actually, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
But no, I get the hypothetical.
Would you now have to go back to Scotland if you had already been there?
Oh, for sure. I've go. Yeah.
Because like it wasn't a country before, even though I've been there.
Yeah. No. This probably literally happened for some people because you had like Sudan that broke off into South Sudan.
Uh-huh.
And that's a fucking war zone now. So like that's a little tricky.
How are you going to get there and like North Korea?
That's the hardest one actually.
North Korea?
There's actually like this conference that I went to. And it's just for like all these crazy people that want to go to every country.
Yeah.
And whenever I meet an American, often they'd have like 192 countries on their belt. And the one they were missing was North Korea. Because like it's actually illegal for Americans to go to North Korea by our own government. Like the U.S. government said you cannot go to North Korea. or else we will arrest you in America
We'll
when you
arrest
come
you
back.
for going.
Yeah.
Henry Rollins has been there. Michael Malice just went. We did an episode about it.
Oh, nice.
Michael Malice went.
They probably went back in the day.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
this all
maybe.
happened after Otto Warmbier, however you pronounce his name, the dude that took down the poster.
When he came back, whatever, they're like, hey, no, it's actually
Yeah.
fucking with us to.
Yeah. When he
Oh,
came
yeah.
back,
They probably went before that.
not conscious. Yeah. Yeah, the U.S. was like, that's not acceptable, so we're not going to let anybody go to North Korea.
You could get in, though.
It's possible.
You could do a border run at least from China. Just like step over. Would you count that for places like that?
I was looking for that, but you can't do that. That is not a border you can do.
When you have these countries, like I visit these countries, do you have a line of like, that doesn't count? Like if I'm in a layover in a country at the airport, I'm like, I'm not counting that.
Oh, I don't count that shit.
But if you get out and like 2 hours in a place, a couple days, something eventful, so you have to call it on your own, like decide if this was eventful or not.
Yeah, it's tricky. I would say if you at least do something meaningful in that country,
Make a memory.
yeah, make a memory, meet some people. I don't know, at least go to like a restaurant or something there.
Yeah, I used to say like a few days, but then I'm like, I've had like a one day in a place where I've gone out drinking with people, gotten laid, got rushed back to the airport the next morning, and I was like, I was there for like 11 hours, but I did way more than I've done in places where I've been for 4 days.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to count that.
Yeah, no, you definitely can.
And then other places like airport, hotel, sleep, leave, and I'm like, I'm not counting that.
Yeah. I mean, I was in the Baltics right before Russia, which is like those 3 little countries right on...
Papua New Guinea? You been?
Not quite the same one, but
Have
I have not been to Papua New Guinea. I want to go.
Where's the Baltics? Where have you been?
It's right next to Russia, right next to St. Petersburg. You see it
Okay.
over there? Yeah, those 3.
These countries, Estonia,
Yeah.
Finland, Belarus,
Not Finland, but those 3.
Belarus, Latvia, Lithuania.
Yeah, those all used to be part of the Soviet Union.
Yeah.
Now they're independent. But anyway, I was going through those like real quick, and but I still tried to like do something.
Yeah.
You know,
You're there.
hang out in Lithuania, like see a museum.
Because you know that thing of people
Estonia,
going like, I've
yeah.
been to every country. You're like, you didn't go to one. You like run in, do it, go out. Those are
Yeah.
just border runs.
I'm kind of a purist, I would say.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
So how many have you been? 80 something now. You got a long way to go.
Yeah. No, it's a while to go. I'm like, if there's one continent weirdly that I want to go to every country in, it's Africa. I actually really enjoy traveling in Africa.
Wow,
It's
it
like,
scares me.
yeah, it's kind of, well,
It shouldn't, but it really does.
well, some countries could be pretty intense. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. There are some countries you probably should not go to unless you're trying to go to every country.
That's the thing. I don't know the difference enough. I can tell way more, even though it's way smaller in Europe. I can tell way more the difference in country there than the difference in country between Kenya, Congo, Central Africa, and Chad. Like I don't
For sure.
know the details. So that's
Yeah.
what everyone does is blend it all into one giant continent.
Yeah.
But so that's what scares me. A lack of information.
At any given time, there's probably about 5 to 10 wars going on in
And
Africa.
When you get a warlord,
Yeah.
not great.
You just got to keep track of like where those are happening and don't go to those countries, you know?
Yeah.
There are some countries that I would recommend for everybody. Tanzania, just don't take the buses there. But
Okay, okay.
Tanzania is great, you know. It's got Zanzibar, it's got beaches, Russian women, you know, like it's a fun place.
You ever been to East Timor?
I have been to East Timor. That is a cool one.
That's a cool one. Let's do that our next time we do an episode.
Oh, sure.
I've been there too. We can both talk a lot about it.
Hell yeah.
That'd be a fun one.
Yeah. Speak Portuguese.
Because nobody's been there.
No, yeah.
I mean, not nobody, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. It's kind of a little thing. There's not a lot of reason to go there.
It's not. It's really not. But that's why to go there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hell yeah. Was there any other place you got in trouble you wanted to talk about that we forgot?
No, I think those are the major ones.
Okay.
I've probably been arrested somewhere else. I'm losing track.
Ever get arrested in America?
I've been stopped by the cops, but it was like kind of like
For what? Having a black friend?
you know, I was like college. Are you drinking in there? Are you being too loud? Like that kind of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Part of growing up. That's almost the cop's job. It's like, just put a little scare in them
Yeah.
and then let them go, obviously. Don't do anything, but make sure they're scared.
Yeah. Been stopped by like the border police and their dicks, honestly. But I think everybody goes through that.
So okay, here's the last one I just remembered. So I was doing a bus tour all the way through here, whatever.
Yeah.
And some of them here. Once we went this way up through Detroit and then to Toronto, and we're going over this land border here.
Yeah.
The bus driver Paul is like, we can go the popular one, or we can go like kind of an empty one of the two land borders. It'll be faster, but it's like out of the way. So we'll be driving more. We're like, let's sit in traffic. That sucks. Let's go to the other.
Yeah.
Anyway, he goes, all right, let's go there. Let me fill up for gas here, last one in America, so I can come back without having to fill up in Canada
Yeah.
for I don't know what reason. And he goes, all right, guys, I'm stopping here if you want to get out and piss. By the way, just so you guys are aware, we're going over a land border to another country, so, you know, this is not a kind of thing you want to have any drugs in the bus. I'm sure you're already aware of that, but definitely don't, right? There's no drugs in the bus. Anyway, so I'm going to go pee and stuff, so
Yeah.
just there shouldn't be any drugs in the bus. We're like, oh, right, loud and clear, and there's plenty. So
Yeah.
I was like, guys, we got to get rid of the drugs. The weed for sure. And they're like, what are we going to do? We'll find weed in Toronto. It's readily available. We'll find it. We can go to a store. It's
Yeah.
really not difficult. The coke for sure get rid of. I don't know if you'll be able to find any or not for the cokers in the group, but
Yeah.
it's a land border. We're like, all right, let's clean it all up. There's barely any left anyway. Ketamine, beat it, get rid of it. And so then Paul goes, all right, generally they'll just like say, let me see your passports, stay on the bus, we're fine.
Yeah.
I've had it happen. I've done this thing 50 times. I've had it happen once where they get you off, but like it's once and it's like Willie Nelson where they're like, we're definitely going to find weed. They get our passports, like everybody off the bus. Like
Yeah.
he goes, all right, it's fine. And then he goes, they just want to like check your passports inside. And then they go, we need the keys to the bus. We're going on. And Paul's like, this is weird. I was like, all right, well, I was like, there's always that fear of like, did I waste the drugs when I could have kept them?
Right.
You know, when I got into China, I got rid of all my edibles on the plane.
Yeah.
And then they go, right this way, you're right through. And I'm like, I could have got them. I know it's not worth the risk, but I could have, in the end, I could have had my edibles on me.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, guys, at least we fucking got rid of the drugs. At least
I have never brought edibles to China.
That's the guy who deals with TikTok. And then two of them go like, I mean, we moved them. And I was like, what do you mean we moved them? Like, well, we're not going to throw out the coke. And I was like, bro, are you crazy? Like, there's two border. I'm like, where is it? It goes, it's just on the bed.
Yeah.
I'm like, is it even away? They're like, we took it off the desk in the back. We put it on the bed. I'm like, in what? Like, in a baggie. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro. And our fucking video guy, we're like, hey, just so you know, like, you did this, and we're reporting you. I'm the show. You're not the show.
Yeah.
So we can afford to lose you.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking the rap for this. And they were on there for like 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, we're like, they're searching our shit. And they're finding the drugs. So then they come out and they're like, all right, thanks, go ahead. And we're just like, fuck. I mean, that was good coke.
That
At the
sucks.
end, when you earn it, you're like, let's do the rest of the weed and the coke.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah, it does. But it was fine. The point is,
Yeah.
most of these seem more dangerous than they really are.
They are.
You
Yeah.
end up getting away. Although, I don't know. That time in Russia sucks. How many days were you there total?
That was
15, 12?
peak sucky. 19.
19 days in a prison.
Yeah. Across all of it. Yeah.
Damn,
19.
that blows.
Yeah, no, that really sucked.
That's a whole, like most countries you do for less than that.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That was.
What an experience.
It turned
though.
into like a full study abroad. You know. Got to
East
get
Timor.
the dictionary. Oh hell yeah!
Bottom there.
Nice.
Um,
So you got out there.
yeah, we got out there.
The roads still look like that.
When were you there?
Just 2 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, the roads are still. That was their chief thing they had to fix.
They're still
like,
working
we
on
got to
it.
get the roads.
Yeah. They're just like, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Like, everybody help pull this truck out of the mud. That was every day. I'm like, I just drove here yesterday. On the way, it was fine. Like, well, it's washed out now.
Still not a priority.
All right, Sabbatical. This was fucking great, man. Thank you. Guys, again, I'm going to put shit earlier, but check him out on YouTube, youtube.com/ what is this? It just kept doing more. Sabbatical Tommy.
Yep.
At Sabbatical Tommy is on Instagram, at sabbatical.tommy.
Yep.
Okay. Look at this. What a fucking cool follow. You got all these. You don't devote much time to Instagram, do you?
Nah. It's kind of like my
I
second
went to
thing.
Palestine during the invasion. Oh, that's interesting. I'll watch that.
Yeah.
You've been. All right, cool.
Yeah, if you just want to watch videos by a dude that has no common sense.
You have no
But it's
common
very-
sense. That's what you need. Like, I wish I could go there, but I'm too scared. And you're
Yeah.
just born without it.
Yeah. Just too much curiosity.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, buddy. It was great meeting you.
Nah.
When I'm done traveling, let's do another one. Or if you're in somewhere I'm going to be, we could do one out there somewhere.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
And it's also very possible.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you my route when we're
I
off
mean,
there.
if you're ever in the Central African Republic, we'll set that up.
Okay. Okay.
Was thinking about that one.
Yeah.
I heard it's nice this time of the year.
Yeah. I mean, you got to get out of the cold.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Same to you, man.
Fucking ruled. This episode was dedicated to Brittany Griner. Rest in peace.
Well, that's the episode, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. That was, man, Sabbatical is a lunatic. A legitimate lunatic. You gotta check out his channel. Every video he makes is just it's like he just can't have a nice, he's unable to have a nice, what do you think, cinematic mode. Does it look cool? Does it make the backdrop look cool? Those of you watching on YouTube, if you're not watching this podcast on YouTube, you're missing out. Because this is a real fucking visual, along with audio podcast. Anyway, I'm in cinematic mode. Yeah, I texted him to tell him when this is hey, what do you got coming out? He was like, hey, do you think I can get into Iran right now? Just go to a resort, bro. I mean, there's no way. If I brought up Punta Cana, DR, he'd be like, I don't even know. What are you even talking about? To be honest, what are you even talking about? Go check him out on YouTube. It's youtube.com/@Sabbatical Tommy. That's SABBATICAL Tommy. Or on Instagram, same thing. It's Instagram.com/sabbatical.tommy. SABBATICAL Tommy. He's gonna have a new video about Indonesia coming soon, and just listen to these videos. Just everything he does on his channel. Just look at it. It's just videos by popularity. Okay, here we go. African kid sees a white guy, thinks he's a ghost. 4 years ago. I was forced into polygamy in rural Tanzania. I was kidnapped in the Brazilian slums. The Yakuza takes me to the hostess club in Japan. The hood in Japan is definitely not what you expect. I met a family of Nazis who fled to Argentina. I probably met them. Walking into Japan's most feared Yakuza slum. We escaped from a village of cannibals in Uganda. There's no more men in Russia. Does this African kid still think I'm a ghost? 1 year later. These hillbillies are shooting each other. Life in West Virginia. These are all just great videos. These are all just great videos. And if you go home on this thing, you can see video we're talking about him getting arrested in a Russian border. Here, this one, second one, looking for the devil. No. So this is the most, okay, imprisoned in Russia, accused of being a spy, full story, number 214. Leave a comment on any of his stuff. Today's episode is produced by your Mom's House Network. It's edited by Alan Caffey. Thank you to them for putting this together. And guys, Sabbatical, he's got to come back on. Please reach out to him. Send him a DM on Instagram saying, please go back on Ari's show. Dude, we sat after this podcast and just, was it before? I honestly don't remember. Just shot the shit about travel for so long. It's just it's fun when you meet a like-minded guy. And that's who he was. His buddy, Small Brain American, not as much of a danger seeker. This guy just goes for danger. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty wild. Looking for the devil worshippers in Iraq. Iraq can try to stop him from getting. Everybody thinks this country's fucked up. Getting robbed by a 10-year-old in Romania. Oh yeah, to Romania. That's my people. I hope this is getting me up here. That's it, guys. Have you gotten the end yet? Have you purchased the end? Go to arishaffir.com right now, and you can get 7 episodes at the end. Guys, it's a 7-episode series, 1 hour each. They're $6 each. But it doesn't come out till April 16th. So right now, until April 16th, you can get a deal on all 7 episodes. All 7 1-hour episodes. It's not a special, it's a season. $24.99. That is pretty much, if you're right before April 16th, 7 for the price of 4. Comedians including Tom Segura, Colin Tyrrell, see if I can do it off my head, Jim Brewer, Steve Simone, Nate Bargatze, Stan Soder, Sam Talent, Sarah Tolomash, Steph Tolev, Joe List, Mark Norman, Chris DiStefano, Miss Pat, Nate Bargatze, Tony Hinchcliffe, me, Duncan Trussell. Did I say Joe List? Did I say Robert Kelly? Did I say Jim Brewer? Oh, what am I missing? Jordan Jensen, Roy Wood Jr., Ali Sadiq. If I were you, I would get 7 for the price of 4. But you can wait till April 16th and buy individual episodes for just $6. But, I mean, get yourself a deal. And support me in the biggest fucking hole in my heart for the last whatever years. Go to arishafir.com right now and buy tickets. Buy a thing. Also, I'm doing a screener. To follow a long tradition, I'm doing a screener of this, 2 episodes of it, at the Creek in the Cave in Austin, Texas, April 19th. That's Bicycle Day. Don't call it acid. Do acid afterwards. We're going to pick 2 of the episodes. I'll do a Q&A. I did, so for Jew, that was 2 tapings ago. Did a whole week of shows in Austin at the Creek in the Cave. Great. It really helped me. Put it together. Joe Rogan came out. It's really cool. Hinchcliffe, Edgar. And then, for America's Sweetheart, I was like, what would you do? I did a screener of it. Did a Q&A, I set it up, did a Q&A afterwards, and it was a lot of fun. Everyone just ate popcorn, drank, and watched a stand-up comedy special. It's kind of like a movie theater, but much a lower budget, more in line with who I am, a low-budget dude. And now I'm going to do it again. April 19th. I don't know if it's 5 or 6 p.m. Check out arishafir.com or go to thecreekinthecave.com. It'll be at 5 or 6 p.m. Check out that. I don't know what tickets are. Yeah, 25, 35. I don't know. Something like that. I actually have no idea. That's it, guys. Next week's episode, Robert Kelly and I are going to be talking about his trip to Guatemala. And that's another one where you really want to subscribe to this podcast because the bumpers I did in there are... Well, you'll see it. I did it from Guatemala. Guys, spent a lot of money for stuff that never really comes back to me. And that's why I'm kind of broke right now. I legitimately am kind of broke. Pause real quick. I mean, keep filming, but that's another reason to get the show. I need to make my money back. Flying out 23 comics, paying them all. Hotels, getting them all paid for the actual show. So, I'm fine, but it's 2 reasons to get the show. The end. It's great. It's great. Get to support me going end around on YouTube censors and network censors saying, I don't like this guy, or I'd rather you have more of this checkbox or less of that checkbox. It's shit I don't even want to get into. And also, you get me out of, dude, I had to go to fucking Latin America to edit this, but I couldn't for my New Year's break. Not true, but true, but not true. Anyway, guys, that's the episode. Tommy, you're a fucking lunatic. Please come back whenever you can. Let's do another episode. I'll save it for whatever. Aren't you writing a book, dude? Come back. Guys, reach out. Send him a DM. Tell him you want him to come back. He'll be more likely to. He's a cool guy. I'm also a cool guy. Take a minute. Nothing else to report. Bobby Kelly next week on You Be Trippin. You want to watch that one on YouTube or on Spotify video. And that's it, you guys. The week after that is not sure. Wait. Oh shit, next week is the 13th, and then the show comes out. And then after that, I think we got a Nate Bargatze episode with Joe List and Louis Katz all together, talking about a 3-way trip that they all took. Who else we got? Duncan Trussell's coming soon. I got to do a longer pod with Ari Mati about my trip. A lot of good stuff coming. Please subscribe. Tell a friend about this podcast. And guys, that's it. I'll see you later. Solid episode. Really solid episode. This is what this is. I need more travel bloggers like him. Who else? Leave in the comments. That's a good one to leave in the comments. Because I think I found out about him from you guys leaving comments. Who else? Who am I missing? I mean, him again. Small brain again. Anyway. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Oh, dos vidania. Nah, I don't know how to say goodbye. Wait, salud? No. Dos vidania? Fuck, I don't know shit.